5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jetstream TV Yankees White Sox Game 1 of the series. I got to turn my light on. So we're going to have Will Warren versus Martin for the White Sox. Martin comes in with a 3.91 ERA. Gets Trent Grisham the strikeout swinging to lead off the game. It's going to bring on Ben Rice, who's been pretty hot as of late, both average and power. But the Yankees enter yet another series where they need to take care of business like they did with the Nationals. White Sox are one of the worst teams in baseball, 48-85 record. You got to take every game in this series. Boston won again this afternoon. Another one-run game over Baltimore. I don't like that because we have a whole bunch of games against Baltimore down the stretch. And you were just hoping, like, damn, maybe Boston could, like, drop one or two of these games. They came close, but they get the dub. So it makes it even more important for the Yankees to beat teams that they're supposed to beat, like the Nationals and now the White Sox. So Yankees have to be careful not to play down to the competition like they have a habit of doing. And see what happens. You know, it's baseball. Anybody can win any day. Strike 3, foul tip, held on to by the catcher, 2 down. That sucks. Yassine in the house. What's up, Yassine? What are my thoughts on Micah Parsons being traded to the Packers today? Good is my thought. You know, I guess he didn't want to be there for whatever reason. Like, they offered him, Jerry Jones went on TV and said, we offered him the most money in history for a non-quarterback. And the agent was being a douche, as he always is. He's like the Scott Boras of the NFL. And, you know, I guess he just wanted out of there for whatever reason. It wasn't about money. But these agents have a habit of ruining stuff. And whatever. I mean, you're going to be like that? Bye. You know, yeah, you're a great player, but so what? SGA, welcome. Hello. Little homie Mets in the house. What's up, brother? It was about Jerry being a dumbass. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I know what he said. I know he said that they offered him the most money ever. You know? Try and sweep the Cubs. Nice. Cubs are a pretty good team this year. I'm shocked that they're that good. Yeah, Giants win 4-3. Hovering around 500, 2 games below. Yeah, if you sweep the Cubs, that's pretty good. Nice. It's a playoff team for sure. 3-2 pitch to Aaron Judge, way outside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. It's going to bring up Cody Bellinger coming in, hitting 279. He's been on a tear lately himself. Giants won a walk-off single by Jung-Hoo Lee. Nice. Well, you could sweep the Cubs, man. I think that was in San Francisco too, right? That was a home game. Still, you take 3 from a playoff team. You know, got to give the team credit. Right. Cody Bellinger hitting 279. Hot, been real hot lately. Love seeing this. Comes in with 25 homers on the year. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drill to right field. Deep. Oh, man, that's out of here. Way out of there. Right field. See ya.
It is high. It is far. It is gone. That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
That is ripped into right. Back at the wall. See ya.
Schmidt swings at the first pitch and lofts it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back. Track. Wall. See ya.
All right, Cody Bellinger launched that one for his 26th home run of the year. That's 2-out walk to Aaron Judge. First 2 guys strike out, you give up a 2-out walk, bites you right in the ass. Cody Bellinger with his 26th home run of the year. A bomb down, not down the line, but straight away right field. Deep shot. And Yankees jump out to a 2-0 lead. You love to see it, especially in games that you got to win. Yankees been on a home run tear lately. Yashir says Yassine says Mark Teixeira said he's running for Congress as a conservative Republican in Texas. What are your thoughts on it? Wow, I didn't hear that, but good for Mark. He definitely has a politician's face. I'm cool with it. He's a good guy. Mark Teixeira was always a good guy. He was very nerdy, which is good though. That's good. Like he was nerdy to me and never in trouble, very straight-laced type of guy. I always like to share. All right, so Giancarlo Stanton grounds out to the shortstop, the 3rd out, but the Yankees get 2 runs, 1 hit, the big bomb. No one left on. So Will Warren's going to get a 2-run cushion. Comes in with a 7-6 record. .47 ERA. Will Warren, as you guys know, who watch these games with me a lot, Will Warren is either Cy Young or Double-A pitcher. You don't know which guy you're going to get, but he definitely has some good stuff and definitely brings heat. So we get the good version today. Should be an easy win. Should be. I don't want to jinx them. I like how some of our young guys are getting a chance to play most days and stay in the rotation, like Will Warren and Schlittler. It's a good sign for the future. Warren leads the league as a rookie in strikeouts. Yeah, man, he's got good stuff. You've seen he's got a live fastball. He's got great movement on his pitches. Sometimes he gets beat up by the home run ball. I think his first inning was his Achilles heel for a lot of his starts that didn't go so well. But after the first inning, he's been money for a lot of times. But like I said, it's like a tale of two pitchers. You don't know which one you're going to get. But when the kid's on, he's been impressive. So it's a good sign because he can only get better. Damn, I'm still getting blood donation messages from these people nonstop. Mike Tauchman leading off for the White Sox, former Yankee. The Yankees acquired one of those bargain basement bin trades that Cashman does, like with the Luke Voits of the world. They got Mike Tauchman from Colorado years back. Was a pretty good power hitter in the minor leagues for Colorado, but not so much in the bigs. And he grounds out to third base. Wide throw, wide of the bag, but still get him in time. Ryan McMahon, nice play in the hole. Well, not in the hole. He was shaded over to shortstop. Had to run back towards third base, grabbed it, threw an off-balance throw. A little bit wide at first, but in time to where Goldschmidt could still catch the ball and tag out Tauchman, he was pretty quick. It's a good piece of hitting by Tauchman, though, too. He went the other way on the shift, so I like to see that from a hitter. Yassine says, Warren struggles against good teams that have a good lineup. After the first inning? I know the first inning's been a nightmare for him in comparison to other innings. It's a ground ball to first. Warren covers, flips, 2 outs. Good job by Will Warren to get over there and make the play. It's Kyle Teal, the catcher, part-time catcher. That's weird. You got a guy who's only played 53 games this year, and he's in the 3-hole. I mean, he is hitting 295 in those 53 games, but it's putting a lot of pressure on that kid. Way upstairs. Count goes to 2-0. Ball's fouled away. Count goes to 2-2. Oof, tries to get him on a pitch bounce in front of the plate. Count goes full. There's a base hit to right field. Stanton's going to get over there, get the ball in. So Teal would hit. It's going to bring up Sosa, the second baseman, hitting 270. So Lennon Sosa is having a good season. 270 with 17 home runs for a second baseman. It's a pretty good start. He's only 25 years old. Good size. He's 5'11", 210. 60 RBIs. He doesn't walk a lot, though. For a guy with a 270 batting average to only have a 298 on base percentage is not very good. So he's definitely a free swinger. And he lifts this one in the right center. That's going to dunk in for a base hit. Teal, the catcher, is going to go from first to third with 2 outs as he's on the move. So Sosa gets a base hit. So Yankees flirting with a little trouble here. But yeah, that Sosa guy, he's only got 6 walks in his last 30 games, 2 in his last 15. So decent average for a second baseman with some pop, but doesn't like to take his walks. All right, this is going to be that little bitch ass Andrew Benintendi on his 4th team, hitting 235 with 15 home runs. Couldn't hack it as a Yankee. His career has gone downhill since leaving the Red Sox. Takes down low, ball 1. Count goes to 1-1. And he lifts the 1-1 pitch to left field. Cody Bellinger's going to park under it for the 3rd out. So no runs, but 2 hits. 2 left on at the end of 1. Yanks up 2-0. Yeah, Will Warren, just seen Will Warren's ERA in the first inning is 5.33. That's the problem. But he almost did it again, giving up runs in the first. So, but he gets out of it. So no runs. Due up for the Yankees is going to be Jazz Chisholm, followed by Goldschmidt and McMahon. Volpe in the hole, and then back to the top. Wasn't that many people in the stands in Chicago. Not even for the Yankees. Miami's beating the Mets 4-2, and that Phillies winning in Atlanta, or against Atlanta, sorry. Only about half the games being played today. Jazz drills one deep to right field down the line, but that's going to be foul. Ball almost hits him. Now goes to 2-1. Foul ball. Count goes to 2-2. Guy's been doing better lately. Still not the biggest of fans. Here's the 2-2. That's left into right field. Oh, Jazz dropped his hands already. That's gone. Didn't even make it. What are you doing?
It is high, it is far, it is gone! That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes! See ya!
That is ripped into right. Back at the wall. See ya.
Schmidt swings at the first pitch and launches it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall, see ya!
All right, so Jazz and Cody Bellinger trying to keep pace with each other. They both hit their 26th home runs of the year. The Yankees take a 3-0 lead. A little more insurance for Will Warren. I'll just say, as soon as Jazz hit it, he did some little, like some little thing with his hand, some gesture. And it didn't even make it by that much. I think he's used to hitting in Yankee Stadium now, to where that would have been probably like 7 rows deep in Yankee Stadium, and that was just like made it by 5 feet here. Paul Goldschmidt checks his swing. Count goes to 1-2. Wow, that home run has raised Jazz's batting average 2 full points, 241. Goldschmidt hits it hard, but right at the shortstop on the ground. Goes to first in time for the out. God, I hate his hot dogging. I wonder how George Steinbrenner would feel about Jazz Chisholm on the team. I don't know if he'd like it, to tell you the truth. All this dancing. Hot Wheels, Nick T in the house. What's up, Nick? Nick screwed me yesterday. Not literally. No diddy. What's up, Nick? You know what you did. But yeah, Jazz, man, just put your head down and run around the bases, bro. Come on. Ryan McMahon, who's joined Volpe and Austin Wells as far as the Yankees' 3 strikeout kings. We have 4 of them on the team, but he don't get as bad as Volpe and Austin Wells. Well, yeah, you do. Chisholm's up there. Here's Volpe and his robust 204 batting average. Tries to lay down a bunt, but it fouls it away. Strike 1. Oof, just upstairs. Ball 1. Could have been called strike 2, but it was borderline. It could have went either way, but they gave him the ball. Swing and a miss. 88 miles an hour. Cutter right over the middle of the plate. Volpe is early on the swing. Waved the bat to his zone weakly. Looks like he was sitting the fastball and committed too early. Has to chase the ball low. Ground ball gets past the pitcher. The second baseman can't field it cleanly, so Volpe's going to reach. They're probably going to give him an infield single. Possibly. It could be an error too. I mean, he fields it cleanly. The transition, he bobbles because he had to make a quick throw because Volpe's fast. So they might give him the error. I don't know. That's going to be tough because I can't see where Volpe was when the guy had the ball, in the glove. But maybe they'll give him an error. What's up, Hot Wheels?
What's up, man?
You let me down yesterday. Totally screwed
I
me.
didn't get the alerts. I'm still learning Discord.
Dude, well, first of all, the message was like 12 hours in advance.
I know. I don't get the
alerts. Or a day.
I'm trying to set the alerts on my phone. It's not working.
It's like he's always in the chat messaging people. I was like, now he's not answering me. I was like, how could you not let the regulars talk to Karrion Kross? How?
Well, we had a couple. It was literally, I got the okay like 2 hours before it happened. So like I had
interview him.
Yeah. I've been working on this for like a month and a half.
Yeah, you told me about it. Oh,
yeah. I had enough time to read like most of the book, and I'm not a good reader. So.
Well, I mean, at some point, was there a time limit?
Sometimes they give you time. Debatable.
Well, what did he say?
Oh, he gave us a lot of cool stuff, like just about like how he met Scarlett and like.
No, I watched it.
Yeah.
I was there live. I wrote in the chat. I was there for the whole thing.
I got you.
But I'm saying before you went live, like, did he say you got 15 minutes, or did he say something like that? Or I think it was
a lot of the press stuff. Like I've been dealing. I don't know if you know this. I covered WrestleMania 29, so like I've covered a lot of WWE stuff, and a lot of the times like you have blocks. So there is blocks, but I don't know. With him, it was a lot of like with our scheduling. Like we had that time worked out, and like he the book tour, he's literally all over the place. Between that and now his indie dates, just trying to lock down because for us doing a show at 5 o'clock, we never do shows like that. Like,
it was like a special time. No, Volpe's still second base. No, I just didn't know if he was like, hey, I can give you 20 minutes, like a hard 20.
Sometimes, like some wrestlers do that, and like usually, like the big, like WWE does that a lot. Him, it was more like, hey, like my schedule's like all over the place. I don't know, I don't know where we can get it. So we were trying to be cognizant of everyone's time.
I thought like me and Joe Hose and Steel Chair, I thought we were gonna get to at least like come on for like 2 minutes, ask him a question, let him answer it, and then like, okay, thank you, and leave.
Well, there was some, but a lot of it was geared towards really like he wanted to talk mostly about the book. Yeah,
that's okay, but taking a question from a couple people, like, and I'm sure it was positive. I was really, I'm a fan of his, so I'm gonna be positive. I wasn't gonna be like, you suck.
No, you know I'll work, and when we can get everyone in, we can. I try and get as many people as possible, but if I saw your message in time, I was going through all the socials when we found out it happened. I had to update literally every single one, and then people were going to me, and then I had actually a bunch of people for work popping me up literally in the afternoon. So I was trying to like coordinate a bunch of shit all at once. And then Nikki, obviously with the dog, and you caught that with Jackson, so he's actually passed out right now.
Yeah, she was. I saw she was in the car the whole time.
Yeah, because that was another reason. Like we had to like really wing it because Nikki was on drop Jackson duty, basically dropping him off at the vet, picking him up, and we didn't know when we were going to pick him up because he just had surgery. So a lot of the world of entertainment wrestling, whatever it is, right? Like you just never know everyone's schedule. So when you can get the opportunities, you take them. So we just were like, all right, we'll do it from as best we can. So it was a great time. It was nice to hear his outlook on a lot of things.
Grisham walks, mound visit. Guy starting pitches at 50 pitches already for the White Sox, bringing up Ben Rice. Let's see, judges on deck. See if we can do some more damage here. Yeah, no, man, it was really cool to see someone I liked,
He'll be back.
Here, if he comes back again, you better be like Murdoch. You calling it? Yes.
So, yeah. So he said he said he wants to do it again. So we would love to have him back on. So hopefully he's going to be writing, I think, a sequel to this.
Yeah,
book.
he said he's already writing the second book.
Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped to see where that goes. So hopefully we'll have him back on sometime soon. Hopefully it's not too. I don't know. Maybe I would think his next book might come out in another year.
So what's going on now? So remember we were talking. Is it a work? Is he going to come back? Like, is it with the contract situation? Like, I'm sure he wouldn't go into too many details, but I don't know what he told you. So he's got these indie dates now.
Mm.
So he's not going to be on WWE programming for the foreseeable future.
For the foreseeable future, yes, that's the belief, and I do believe that too. But the other thing is, so there are a lot of. I 100% believe he'll be back within WWE within probably the year. I don't know if it'll be. I think from today, as I say, August 28th, 2025, by August 28th, 2026, he'll be back in WWE.
All right, because what I'm thinking of is I don't think he's on bad terms with them. Like, he got released before. Like, Bray got released and Braun got released, stuff like that. So maybe he was at a point to like, listen, we want to do something with you, but we got to go through these current storylines for all these guys now, see it through. So we're not going to have much for you like we'd like to, but once we wrap that up, we could bring you back. So in the meantime, feel free to go do your own thing on the indies, do your own, wherever you want to go. Ben Rice drills one into the gap. That's going to dunk in for a hit. Volpe's going to score. The Yankees take a 4-0 lead.
Yeah.
So yes, something. How do you feel about that? Do you think that's plausible or?
Yeah, 100%. Like I think there's a lot of wink agreements in the industry, because now we're at a level where like everyone knows, like there's TMZ, dirt sheets, all this stuff, like all these reporters that they can say, oh, I saw Seth Rollins out in public on crutches. That was literally reported. Like some random fan or whatever it was, like, oh, Seth Rollins with his daughter in public on crutches, and that's how the levels of the kayfabe and the character like that they're going to protect it. So I believe this is another level. Like, and don't forget, we're not really far. And I have a terrible memory, but like we're not even far removed from the R-Truth situation of like he was legitimately released too, and that whole movement of bringing him back with the fans. So I think this is a storyline driven situation that they're going to try and get him over in one way or another, or at least let him work along the indies. Like, you never know where he'll pop up. Yeah,
but see, that's why I don't partially disagree, because he's already over with the fans. With the silent, like the internet, the social media movement, like they did with like a Daniel Bryan or a Kofi, like that groundswell is there. So WWE doesn't need to do anything to further that. He's got that in spite of their creative team. You know what I mean? So it's not like they have to like create it or manufacture it for him. The fans wanted to see him get a shot and succeed, because he's constantly been getting screwed as far as the creative process. So I'm just thinking the best thing I could think of is we got too many things going on to do your run justice. Go do your own thing, take some time off, rest, pop up here, do whatever. That's all you. Problem is it's risky, because if he gets hurt, it's on him. You know what I mean?
I think there's an agreement already in place. I think that it's just because the promotions that they're doing this with is generally like friendly promotions. And also something that I'm not sure. Have you ever heard of Bloodsport?
Yes. Heard of it. Not.
Okay. So Josh, I believe it's Josh Hartnett is the one who puts it together, and it's not
Josh Hartnett?
Josh. No,
you're thinking about the UFC guy.
That's the actor. Sorry, Josh Barnett. I got a little dyslexic with it. So Yeah, Hartnett's the actor.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like Hartnett made it
But
so
you never
funny.
know because like that guy, like that singer, bought TNA, right? The guy from
Oh my God, yeah.
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan, yeah.
Corgan, yeah,
No,
he
not
bought TNA, so
he bought
ROH.
I think MLW is what he owns now.
No, I thought it was TNA. I thought he bought it from Dixie Carter.
No, TNA is not owned. Billy Corgan, I want to say MLW.
I thought at one point he did though. But either way, it was like. But either way, like when you said Josh Hartnett, I was like, celebrities could buy wrestling now, so it wasn't like out of the realm of possibilities, you know.
So he brought NWA, but I don't know. I can't remember because I haven't followed that. I don't know if NWA is now. No, I think NWA is its own. Its own thing. MLW is completely separate. So NWA is still its own entity in like the Midwest. I want to say. That he owns, yeah, but he does. He's a huge fan because he was in like ECW back in the day.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Josh Hartnett could have bought a wrestling league.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, is that who you meant? But Barnett immediately popped in my brain.
You know who's actually really big into the wrestling scene and worked for WWE for a long time, and not many people like think about this name, but he's writer for WWE. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, like it's so funny, like, and like what teen heartthrob, whatever he was.
Yeah, he was married to, or he still is, to Buffy, the second Buffy.
Wait,
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Huh. Went on a date with our friend Alan. Alan went on a date. Alan from the Jets, yeah. The Jets community. He said he went on a date with her. Volpe makes another error because he's terrible at baseball. I think it's number 18 on the year.
Did you try and tank for a better date with Alan?
Well, I guess this is like high school age. He wouldn't give up the details, though.
Debatable. Sure.
Oh, you don't believe him?
Yeah, I like busting balls about it.
Oh, we're talking like 30, 32 years ago. Like high school stuff. Well, maybe, I guess it's high school stuff. Maybe even earlier. He's talked about it a few times.
He's got to share the details.
Well, I don't think there was anything really to share, but I don't think he had her like legs up in the back seat of a Cadillac.
Fumble.
No, I think it was probably just like a date. I don't know.
No, he's not here to defend himself.
Who's next?
So, all right, let's go. So this is a good one. You actually got me more because like I always bust you about like random like all-time nationals, whatever. This is one I'm actually really, really excited about because like I think I've told you, maybe I haven't.
Closet White Sox fan.
Yeah, Frank Thomas was my all-time favorite player. So like,
I love him too. Big Hurt.
It really changed. Like seeing like the last years with him, like with Oakland and like, didn't he go somewhere else before Oakland?
No, he went to Oakland. I don't know if he ended up in Toronto, but I know
right. Like
that was Oakland for sure. Mead bloops one to center field, but didn't get caught for the first out.
Yeah, just like that guy. I still got I had his autograph like a little bit, but like it was one of those like I never met him, so like someone gave me his autograph. So I don't really know if it's legit, but I would love him. What's that?
I'll give you a trivia question. Where did Frank Thomas go to college?
College?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't try to Google it either.
I'm not even bother. I wouldn't even begin. I'm not even good with football stuff, and football like colleges I would be better at than
What's your favorite player? You should know where he went to school.
No,
or
honestly,
did he get drafted out of high school?
I would think he got drafted out of high school for this reason. I think he got because the only thing I know about him, ironically, is weirdly, is like he was in his time. My timing is terrible on this, but Mr. Baseball,
the movie.
Yeah, And I don't know why that makes me think he was drafted out of high school. It's like he's in that movie at the very end of that movie.
Well, no,
He's like
he did go to college. That's what I'm asking you. What school did he get drafted from? You should know if he's your favorite player. I mean,
no, honestly, like I watched him with the White Sox. So like that as a kid, like that's just I couldn't tell you. Probably, actually, this is.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
In college, I couldn't even tell you probably a single college baseball player's university. I just watched them as pros.
It's an SEC school.
Louisville.
They're not SEC, but no.
They're not? No.
They're
They
not.
should be.
Well, they are.
They are now, in my SEC.
They are in SEC territory, but no.
SEC. LSU?
Nope. I'll give you another hint. You have to get it. Because it eliminates one school, and then it should give you the answer.
It's not South Carolina.
One out, walk first and second, one down. Their arch rival is Alabama.
Auburn?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Auburn had a good baseball program. Well, I guess maybe everything changes.
They go in like, I guess eras. Like University of Miami was the best for years, and like a Florida. They switch FSU, LSU. They change.
You know, it's a really good question that I used to ask this to a lot of my friends, and I never really had a good answer to it. College-wise, what college, university, at least with the four major sports, right? So you have football, baseball, basketball, hockey. We'll use hockey, right, as the four major sports. And of all the universities in the United States, what do you think is the best overall sports university? So, like, if I said to you, like, Syracuse, right? Syracuse is pretty good with basketball. Always good with basketball. Always relatively consistently good with basketball. But football is like, but like, I don't know, at least from historical, like any year, right? But like year over year, like, what would you say is the best overall athletic program? Like they have a let's say top 10 program in every one of the four major sports.
Well, I don't know about all of the sports. There's schools out there that might have 3 out of 4. Hockey is hockey is one of those things where like small schools are in the Frozen Four, like North Dakota, or like coming from like a cold town, cold university, cold weather, a lot of Northeast teams.
But I would argue, like Michigan could be.
Michigan can be, yeah, but they're not baseball. They're not baseball juggernauts. Like they're good here and there in basketball. They're generally good in football. But hockey, they could be okay. So let's just say the most sports, I would probably have to say LSU, Ohio State,
Ohio State's
Notre Dame, because the basketball is usually okay. Football is always good. Baseball is generally pretty good.
You might be right. Notre Dame might be the best one.
Who?
Notre Dame might be.
Yeah, well, because Notre Dame also wins lacrosse championships and soccer championships.
Well, I'm keeping it just to like lacrosse. But Notre Dame does have at least a relatively respectable. Like they might not be top 10, but they'll probably be top 20 hockey.
No, we're talking like overall, like good at the most sports nationally.
No, I'm just saying that the four big sports, because like again, like someone might have a great golf program.
Four big sports.
Florida probably has a great golf program, but like that's not.
It would be LSU and Ohio State for the four big ones, because you need but LSU doesn't have a presence in hockey at all. So
like Notre Dame, I think Notre Dame might be.
Nate says my alma mater.
I don't know.
You went to Ohio State? I didn't know Nate went to Ohio State, or at least I don't remember that. It's John Ratcliffe School.
So, but bringing it back to baseball. So the other, we were talking about like Frank Thomas and like being my favorite, but the other guy I loved, and this brings it back home to me, like as why I'm a Met fan. Robin Ventura. I loved Robin Ventura.
Yeah, he was good for a while until he got beat up by the
Mets. Brought him in, and he was such a great addition to that Met team.
Even the Yankees, when he went to the Yankees after, he was good for like the year or two he was with the Yanks. It was like he was always a good player, Robin Ventura. Mike Talkman down on strikes, bases loaded. They get the second out of the inning though, so they're going to need to get this guy Vargas, who's hitting 232, to get out of this jam. Will Warren's not sharp today, but hopefully this is a bend but don't break situation.
Who else do you think of the last like 20, 30 years, White Sox?
20, 30 years?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think like when I grew up, like, so I'm 38. Like when I grew up, like Frank Thomas was obviously like the big guy because like as a fat kid growing up, I'm like, this guy fucking crushes it. Like he's 300, like close to 300 pounds, like plays first base, but he kills it. And like him, like Mo Vaughn were like idols to me. Like, but like for White Sox, like I grew up with that team that he was on with like him, Ventura, Durham was on that team. I think Ellis Burks.
Right, Durham.
The center fielder I'm blanking on right now. The center fielder was great. They broke up a lot of that team, and those guys went to other teams and were great. Who the hell was the center fielder? They play video games with all of them. Like Frank Thomas.
Mike Cameron?
No, it wasn't Mike Cameron. It was.
Oh, he played for the White Sox for a bit.
Lance Johnson. Remember Lance Johnson?
Speedy guy, yeah. Yeah, the fast guy.
Johnson. And they had a decent left fielder that I can't remember right now. Shortstop was Ozzie Guillen. Ozzie Guillen was great.
Right.
He wasn't like great offensively. But then all those guys went to other teams and were like phenomenal. Like Durham ended up going elsewhere and like having better years with, was it like Oakland, Texas, something like that. I think Johnson ended up leaving a couple of years later.
Will Warren just gave up a game-tying grand slam. And they're taking him out of the game. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're not taking him out of the game. They flied out. I just saw him walking off the field. All right, so they give up a game-tying grand slam. Like, what the hell, man? Hit by pitch, a walk. This is how they score. This is how the White Sox tied the game. An error by Volpe. Like, I think that's number 18 on the year. A hit by pitch, a walk, and a grand slam. So not a single hit to load the bases. And he gives up a granny to the number 2 hitter. Well, if you're thinking like, if you're talking like all-time White Sox, you got to start with Carlton Fisk. You got Minnie Minoso, Luis Aparicio, Frank Thomas, way back in the day, Luke Appling, like way back in the day.
Yeah, I'm trying to like, at least from when I like that, and then after I stopped watching the White Sox, the only names I really remember after that were like Burley.
They have you all right over there?
Yeah, just sneezing here. I don't know what's
God bless you.
or something.
What up, Chris?
What's up, Chris? But yeah, like Burley pitched the no-hitter for them, right? And then
You had Burley. I think they had a good reliever too. I remember Jack McDowell was there for a bit.
yeah, Jack McDowell. Who was the big guy? I think his last name with a B. He was a closer.
Yes. Oh man, I know who you're talking about too.
He was a thicker dude.
Oh, you mean
Right.
Bobby Jenks?
Jenks, yes, yeah, Bobby
big
Jenks.
strong kid. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to him?
It just, career runs its course. They get older, less effective. Oh, speaking of Nate, if you're still here, we got to talk about the game. Me and Clancy have been talking about it. You gotta hit me up and let me know what the deal is with that. So if we're all going to the Jets Tampa game, if we're getting tickets together or not, I'm gonna have to jump on something soon. A whole bunch of us are going to the Jets Tampa game.
Down by you?
Yeah. So, Jake's got like a whole thing to where people got, but that's over with. But then there's other groups of us that's still going to go, but we'll have to get our own seating. So it's just a matter if we get them together or, when you go to the stadium, go your separate ways, hang out before, and then go your separate ways for the game itself. But it'd be cool to sit with people for the game.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll be going
Yeah.
solo. So
If I made it down there, yeah. We're the only thing we got planned is we have a vacation plan the next couple of weeks, so we're not really traveling for the next 6 months.
Where you going?
We're heading out of New York to a bunch of the Caribbean islands, so like Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, a bunch of other spots down there. I think
You going to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, we've been to we went on a cruise out of Puerto Rico a year or so ago. Been there a bunch of times. Love it.
Nice. So I'll give you a White Sox guy that I absolutely despise because he made the Hall of Fame recently and shouldn't, and that's Harold Baines.
Oh yeah, he was on that team too. I forgot about him. He was the DH on that team. I hate it. Like I play the game and I hate playing it.
I never thought. All right, Harold Baines should not have made the Hall of Fame. He just shouldn't have. He wasn't a Hall of Fame player. They have watered down the Hall of Fame so much; it's like almost worthless now to me.
I'm curious
because you're not letting.
Well, he was just a DH, right?
They're going to double up Bellinger. Oh man, he was on the move. John Carl Stanton had a broken bat, fisted the ball, and Cody was like already running at the second base when they caught it. So that was a hit and run gone bad. And the other one, there's a big one you missed. You missed Paul Konerko.
Oh yeah, yeah. Forever.
It's your team, bro.
No. The Mets are my team. The White Sox were my team like as a kid up until like age 8 or 9, and then like Frank Thomas like moved. Like I was like, oh, I just like Frank Thomas. I don't really like the White Sox.
Well, Konerko he played for the White Sox for 15 years, man.
Yeah, but like that was the tail end of me actually watching the White Sox because I was a Met fan. Like honestly, actually, it probably could be like Robin Ventura might have been one of the reasons why I was a Met fan. Like I was always a Met fan. Like my AL team was the White Sox, my NL team was the Mets. And then like midway, like growing up, like 8, 9, 10, I was like, I like the Mets. And then like I think when I was like 12 or 13, Robin Ventura ended up signing with the Mets. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like I always liked this guy, and now he's on my team. So like there was no reason to watch the White Sox. I never would watch any White Sox. The only White Sox game I'd say was when they played the Yankees, like the once every 6 months.
Yeah, usually it's 3 games at the Bronx, 3 in Chicago. Nate, sneaking up on us, not as people as I thought going down. Yeah, I actually looked today because I was like, we're getting close. We got just about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, so I'm gonna have to start seriously like looking at them to what's available. But they do have like still group seats and stuff. It depends on the price tag of where to sit. If they're all like within like 130 from the nosebleeds to like 2 something with really good seats, I might just go 230 for a good seat.
Murdoch, you could always just reach out to the team. They have their sale. I used to work for the Jets as a sales agent, so like they always have, each team has like 20 or 30 people that do that. So you just find an account agent or executive, whatever they're called, and they can put aside, like usually the threshold though, like with the Jets, the threshold was like 15, something like that.
You need 15 tickets.
Yeah. for
Yeah,
groups.
we're getting late in the game here. I mean, it's week 3 of the season, so
What's up, Sean?
I mean, those are probably already like snatched up.
No, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. A lot of that stuff, like we
Might be talking about like Leanie's going to have like potentially 8. You know, Leanie, right?
yeah.
She's going to
Yeah,
have potentially up to maybe 8 people with her. If I go, Clancy 9, me 10. If Nate goes 11, you know, we could do something like that.
But
I didn't want to go like a whole row of like 11. We want to do like 3, then the row behind them 3, then the row behind them 3, you know? So everyone's kind of still together, like vertically rather than horizontally.
yeah, you got
I'm looking down like,
call an
30
agent there.
feet down the road. Huh?
Call an agent there because there's tiers. Like working for the team, there's tiers. Like they have for group packages, there's certain thresholds, like only 15 tickets for X and then like 30 tickets for Y. So like certain levels, you can have less tickets or more tickets, and the pricing varies based off of that. So like I would suggest, like, if you get, it's always better to partner together with everybody. Like you get the upwards of like 20 seats, then you get those decent packages. But everything below, like group seats,
We're not going to have that big of a group though. It's not going to be a big
I know, but that's the problem. They're gonna, so you might be better off just going secondary market.
That's what I'm looking at now, secondary
Yeah.
market.
It's tough. That's tough because you got to really mix and match. You know?
Cream in the house. Murdoch is a legit stud. Hell yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hold on a second.
I was by you the other day, actually earlier today, Chris. Chris lives like 20 minutes from me.
What's that, Nick?
Chris is like 20 minutes west of me in Jersey.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, up and down 22. Yeah.
See, last year a bunch of us went, like Clancy, me, and Leanie all met up. We stayed in the same hotel, not the same hotel room, same hotel, and but we all had tickets elsewhere. So
No, did he? Same
we drove to the game together in 2 cars, and then we walked into the stadium together and just split up and went to our individual seats. Yeah, so you know what I mean? So like we hung out the night before at the bar, and then when we got back to the hotel, and then, you know, the next morning, and then drove there. But so I mean, that's always a possibility if things can't get worked out on like a team level. But
I always use stuff like, we're going tomorrow night. We're going to a concert in Jersey, and then Saturday we're going to the Mets game. And like literally, I just use stuff up every time.
I think last time I went through Vivid, so the prices are different on all these sites. So I was trying to look at all of them, but really it depends on like you gotta how many tickets you're trying to get.
Yeah, it's usually just me and Nikki, so I just, you know, whatever I can find that's decent and hopefully accessible.
There's a fly ball out for the second out. What's up, little brother?
Cheers, Chris.
That's just tied it, Chris.
What's up, Chris? What's up, Mets?
Not much. Mets just tied their game against Miami.
Yeah, they were down 4-2.
Nice. We're going on Saturday.
Who are you going to see in the concert?
Coheed and Cambria and can't talk. Coheed and Cambria and Taking Back Sunday.
Last concert I went to was a Disciple one back in June.
Mets, what are you into, like metal, or is that sounds metal?
Kind of. They're Christian metal.
Okay.
Christian metal. Wow.
Yeah, you know, things like Skillet, 1,000 Foot Crush, Disciple, that sort of thing.
No, I don't know names of bands. I'm terrible with music.
Creed?
I can't even tell you songs.
Creed's the biggest Christian rock band that I know.
Are they a Christian rock band?
They
I
are.
don't think so.
Really? I didn't know that's what they were. But they were just a straight up like rock band.
You know, it's a great, pretty good, like pop rock Christian rock band. Reliant K. You remember them? They were pretty
Vaguely,
decent.
but I've heard they've gone into the leftist rabbit hole.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, Most are.
Same thing with DC Talk, the Newsboys, Jars of Clay. I think they've all gone down that rabbit hole in one way or another.
Philly is pouring it on. They just scored 9 runs in the last 2 innings. What's up,
Yeah,
Donnie?
15-4 last I checked.
Kyle Schwarber has 3 home runs tonight already.
But then again, that's what you get when you're facing a Brave. That's the kind of boon Philadelphia needs when you're facing a Braves team riddled with injuries. Because that's what's been killing Atlanta all year. Injuries.
Yeah, Sean, I'm pumped about it. We're pretty excited. So, hey, Murdoch, I released the schedule like the NFL tonight for week 1 fantasy.
Oh, the wrestling? Oh, God.
Sean, salute, sir.
What's up, Donald?
You're the underdog. You're the Murdoch, the underdog.
Yeah, my team is terrible.
No, you're playing week 1. You want to know?
Nikki.
No, Reese.
Okay.
Other Christian rock bands include, but are not limited to, Cutlass, Switchfoot, Petra, POD.
POD, yes, POD. I forgot they were Christian. They were pretty good. I had their CD.
Flyleaf.
Click, click, boom. Why do all Christian rock bands sing about guns?
So let's all pray about my mom, Murdoch. She's got stage 4 lung cancer. Just found out.
Ouch. Condolences.
Damn, dude.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's rough. Sorry to hear that, brother. Damn, stage 4.
Striker.
You just found out?
The other day.
How you doing?
Good.
Well, like, you all right? I mean, that shit's hard to hear.
Yeah. I lost my dad 8 years ago of he had a heart attack, so I know what pain is. I mean, for losing a loved one. But yeah, my mom's like, I told her just be strong. I mean, just keep pushing. I got all good vibes to her from everybody on the communities, everything else, you know.
Yeah. Damn. So, is there any therapies that could be done?
She's gonna do her chemo.
Okay.
Took Pete long enough to get the 30 home.
Can the chemo wipe it out?
No, it only mitigated at best, or at least reduce it to a third or second stage.
Right. Yeah, it's just gonna make her able to feel a bit better, probably. She's in stage 4 right now, so she's up in there in stages right now. But I told her just keep fighting. Like I had to have the surgery on my neck. I posted it like a while ago. I got surgery on my neck, removed this big golf ball I have inside my neck. But at least it wasn't cancer. And my mom was supposed to go with me when I get it taken out. But now she's going through all the chemo stuff. I told her just worry about herself.
Oh, can I say one thing about the Grand Slam, even though I missed it?
Yeah, say it.
Hit the right field. Way back. You can play on the ball. Yes.
Thank you, Sean, for the prayer, sir. Thank you, Sean.
Well, it's my best Hawk impression.
I know, but you cut out. Your voice came out like 3/4 into it. Yeah, you're gonna have to drink some water.
Yeah, man. No, I'm sorry to hear that. It's tough, but it's day by day. Like you never know. Like that's one thing. Like you never know about life. Like day by day, things can change. So like you got to always keep that positive attitude, and that's the one thing that I've noticed with people. Is like it's your support system that's around you that really helps you to get to where you're going. So, again, condolences, but like it's one of those things that you move on, right? You keep moving forward and you push on. So you got to be there for your mother and everything. So best of luck, man.
Right. Thank you, sir. But like Murdoch knows too. I mean, we all like wrestling, and Roman Reigns, he has blood cancer and stuff like that. So we put up the ones for him. Like I told my mom, all this good vibes, you just got to put up them ones, right?
Yeah. A lot of it is, it's a mental thing. It really, you know, what's interesting is that I watched this documentary like almost been like 10 years ago about like monks and their like mental capacity of things. And there's I forget where it was. It might have been Tibet, like the hard. I don't know. I'm dumbing this down, but like the hardcore monks and like some of the things they do, they put them out in the I guess on top of the whatever it is, like mountain, like in the freezing cold, and they're there in just an over like whatever it is, like an overcoat, whatever they have, and they stay there overnight in literally freezing below zero temperatures, and literally, it's remarkable how they do it. And they say, "How do you do it?" And it's a visualization, it's a mental thing, and they say that like from what I recall, it was this whole visualization of like this ice cube and like going down and being warmed by like your heart and things like that. And it's but it shows like long story short is like it shows the mental capacity of what someone can do mentally and what your body can do because your mind pushes to it. Like
mind over matter. Then
there's all these stories like people talk about like what's it called, like mother strength or something like that, like father strength, like lifting a car when they see their baby and stuff. Like there's things like that just
like superhuman brain. Right.
Exactly. And you never know like when you get pushed to those levels what your body can do and like the reactions that come. So
like I told my mom all these good vibes from all the Yankee community. She's like, I don't want to advertise. I'm like, I know, but you got to think about these vibes. They're pushing you. They're all saying, keep going, push yourself. You know what I mean?
100%.
Why, Mendoza, did you gamble by bringing in Stanek this early in the game?
Bit of Yankee news. Jonathan Loaizaga is out for the season.
Again?
Every time. So, Murdoch, every time I hear that name, you know what I think of? I don't know if maybe it's like, not dislike. I hate using this term. Like I probably have been undiagnosed this, but Esteban Loaiza, remember him?
Yes.
Every time I hear Loaizaga, I'm like, is that guy related to Esteban? I know it's not the same name, but I always think that.
Loaizaga.
He was pretty good in White Sox. He might be a White Sox too.
Who are you talking to, Lance?
I'm trying to ask Chris a question.
What Chris?
What? Because it's involved in the Met game right now.
No, what Chris? Who are you talking about? Talking about Krispy Kreme?
Yeah.
This Chris?
or Nick. Sorry, Nick.
Nick's above you right now.
Right.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I think he's talking to Nick, but he keeps calling him Chris. So I had to like step in because I had a feeling he meant you.
What does
but if you were just going to start eventually just answering to Chris.
Sorry, Nick. Anyway, Nick, what possessed Mendoza to put Stanek in this early? And in a tie game situation where he's not comfortable.
What inning?
We're in the 6th, and it's tied at 4, and he put Stanek in.
Yeah, it's pretty early.
It's stupid. It's
He's a setup man, right?
If it was Jose Castillo, then fine. But the fact that Met pitching has not gotten a damn clean inning in this game against Marlin hitters is frustrating me.
The only other thing I can think about is like he's a setup man though, right?
Right, and why put him in this early as a middle?
But is he
innings eater?
Is he well? The other thing is, well, there's two components to this. If he's a setup man that was an ex-closer, there's some level of like pressure that they're good with, and if the game's at hand, if it's a 4-4 game, and you feel like the game's going to be like decided in the 6th inning,
the problem though. Stanek has been horse crap this year. Why put him in? There is no one putting him in the 6th outside being a gambling psychopath again.
Well, no, because that's actually the reason why you put him in the 6th, because you don't want to put him in the 8th when you could lose the game when he has the lead.
You're going to lose the game if you put him in anyway.
No, not necessarily. Well, if he's that terrible, yes, but if it's a tie, this is honestly it's a great segue, because this is what I legitimately believe in baseball now. Baseball is a 9-inning game. I don't give a crap how many runs you're down. You get to the 7th inning, and if you're down by 1 or 2 runs or less, you have a shot at any game, and you can probably win more games than not. So if you have a good bullpen that can get you 9 outs and an offense that can score runs late game, you'll be all right. So I do think a lot of that. That's why all this, like at least the last 10 years, like opener, all that crap. Like that's that mentality of just get piece by piece through the innings. So I don't know. There's some components to just like the game's changed so much.
This is boneheaded, psychotic gambling on Mendoza's part, playing down to the competition when there is no sense in doing this.
Do the Marlins have a good bullpen? That's a good question. Do the Marlins have a decent bullpen?
But they still got Bender, right?
I don't know, but all I know is putting in Stank this early when you know he's been horrible all damn season, no matter when you bring him out, is stupid.
But if you only need him for an inning, he can't do that much damage in the 6th inning versus like again the 8th or 9th where you only have a margin of if he gives up 3 runs in the 8th, you only have 5 in the 8th, whatever it is. You only have 3 outs to get it. Versus the 6th inning, you have another 9, 12 outs to get it.
But compounding the issue further, so far tonight, there has not been a clean 1, 2, 3 inning by Met pitching.
Yeah, well, that's going to probably just happen in general. But, like, that's how you work out a lot of these guys with the kinks, though. Like, all these guys who are, like, reclamation projects always get these innings of the games. Like, the mop-up work or the middle, the very early, like, relief innings. And that's how you get them back on track is they're facing the bottom of the order or whatever.
Yeah, it's not like Atlanta's going to come back tonight. The nail's basically in their coffin.
How far are they behind the Phillies?
15-4.
No, I mean, how far, like, games-wise?
Oh, Atlanta?
No, the Mets.
4.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You got a whole month left to go. Anything could happen.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
I'm just saying that with the way the Phillies are basically kicking up crippled Braves' ass tonight, we're not gaining any ground.
Well, I know it's like
That's
Boston, man.
fast because the Reds are off tonight. We're just going to get another half game of breathing room if we win.
Just worry about the games on your plate. Win every game in front of you. They'll just play out.
I just think you need to get in. Like, there's so much. How many years? Every year. Like, I just remember, like, every year, how many pitchers? It's like so-and-so, like Madison Bumgarner, this guy's the hot pitcher. And they get used, whether they're starting pitcher or not, they get used for like 3 or 4 starts. And then at the end, they get to the World Series and they use them in relief. Because they only had, game 6 or whatever it was. They could start game 4, but they could be back for game 6 for an inning. And, like, that's why I legitimately believe
7 in
that.
Bumgarner's case.
Say again?
It was 7 in Bumgarner's
Yeah.
case.
But, like, that's my point is that, like, at the end of the day, the most effectiveness that they had was using them, again, in the bullpen because it got to 7 games. And that's why I go back to the whole component of, like, it's offense and bullpen that's going to win you a World Series now. Like, I think I've said for 10 years, since he was a dominant ace, if you want to say that, for the Mets, like Noah Syndergaard's going to be a great closer when some team is smart enough to just say, all right, just close out the last inning of a game for us because his stuff could be lethal for 1 inning.
Well, Kansas City won the World Series with a bullpen, right? That national bullpen they had back in the day.
Yeah, I can't remember who was on the team. I just remember them just like that whole team again. Like to your point, like contact. Like they were just killing the Mets with like death by 1,000 cuts every time. Man, it's offense. Yeah, and we shut down the last 3 innings, and you're not going to do anything. Like you could be shut out over the first 5, 6 innings, and the starter's thrown 85 pitches, and now they're out of the game. And the whole game, the last 3 innings changes because now the starter's gone.
Well, at least we now figured out why Hesley has sucked so many eggs.
Buckman grounds out to second base at the end of the inning, still tied at 4 after 4. Yeah, Helsley was like a hot name for everybody at the trade deadline.
Well, we found out why he's been screwing up the Mets. Pitch tipping. How do you stop a pitcher from tipping his own pitches? What's the secret?
Nate thinks it's a great move, Mendoza. Scoreless inning by Stanek.
Yeah, barely. But still, how do you stop Hesley from tipping his pitches?
But how is he tipping him?
The way he's holding the ball, the way his glove is covering, not really covering his hand.
You tell him. You tell him what he's doing. It's just like poker.
Well, that's like catcher. The catcher's got to go over to him and say, Alvarez got to go up to him and say, hey, you're tipping pitches.
It's Sanger tonight.
Oh, so
Yeah, but is it like only when there's a runner on second base?
It's almost every time his pitches are being tipped. He's tipping the pitch.
Then you got to know. Like, someone's got to know. Oh, like, when you pull it down close to your chest, it's a fastball. Like, that, to me, is coaching. Like, then you're
not doing anything, and Mendoza's not doing anything about it. Neither is Hefner, telling him to quit tipping his damn pitches.
The only counter to that is that, like, if you have a good enough pitch, it doesn't really matter. Like Rivera, right? Like
the cutter.
Yeah. Like if it's good enough and it's in the right location, you can't hit it anymore. Like he was like that pitch, you were either fouling it off or you were striking out.
And it's not the thing part about everybody knew what was coming. They all knew the cutter was coming.
And actually, the funniest part about that is like Luis Gonzalez, his great game-winning hit, he was jammed. Like, that was the only way to hit that pitch. Yeah, and that's the only way to hit that pitch.
Well, they only got the hit because they had the infield drawn way in.
Yeah. And Council already had to start off second base before it got jammed.
No, it went over Jeter's head. Like there's no way he was going to catch it because he was so far in to try to get the runner at the plate.
Yeah, but then Council already have a big start though when he first hit that.
The ball. The whole infield was in. They had to get the runner at the plate.
It went over Jeter's head though. I know, but
if Jeter was playing normal depth, he would have caught the ball with no problem.
Right.
Ball bounced on the infield, at the edge of the infield. So
Jeter was drawn in.
A lot, like very far in. They all were. So it was just a pop up to the infield since nobody was there, fell in. And there you go. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot though, because that was 9/11. Right after 9/11, I think New York City needed that.
Game 7, they needed that.
That was one that was really tough for me. As a Met fan, I was like very bittersweet because I really was like another World Series. And I was like, but if there's 1 year that I'd be okay.
There was 1 year it should have been 0-1.
But Murdoch came back both the nights back to back against Kim. Kim was one of the best closers in the game that time for Arizona. We came back. Jeter with the bomb, Brocious with the bomb.
Yeah, Byung-Hyun Kim. Yeah. And they had another good. Was it Matt?
It was two games in a row. They had ninth inning home runs.
Yep.
Who was the closer? Yep. They had Matt something from the Marlins. Who became their setup man. The Arizona Diamondbacks had a setup man. Matt. Oh. He was a closer for the Marlins, and he got traded, and he became. They thought they were going to be the closer, and then Kim was so great that he became the setup man for Kim, and like that was their dominant 8-9 behind Johnson and Schilling. It was like, how the hell were you know? Matt, I think it was Matt, not Matt Moore.
Oh wow, this is crazy. The Yankees are going to take the lead here. So Aaron Judge hits one down the line. He didn't run it first because he thought it was foul, but it was fair down the line, outfield grass. Throw by the third baseman, off balance. Probably could have got Judge, but there's some sort of error to where the first baseman is down, the trainers are out. I don't know what happened. I have to wait for the replay. I don't know if he collided with Judge, but either way, ball goes to the where the tarp is. Ben Rice comes all the way around the score from first. First baseman stretching. He might have collided with Judge.
So what's the MVP voting right now, Murdoch? Is I know Raleigh has 50 home runs for catcher. Judge has 41.
His hand trying to get the ball collided with Judge's leg, I believe. It jammed his wrist. That's right.
I'm just saying, Judge, he was out for 10 games. People should consider that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the catcher's going to get extra love because he's a catcher.
Right.
Like when Joe Mauer won the MVP over Derek Jeter, it shouldn't have happened stats-wise.
Right.
But because he's a catcher, they give him extra credit, so to speak. So because Riley's already got 50, he might end up with 56. Who knows what he'll end up with. He's got
So
a
you
whole
think
month.
Raleigh's going to get the MVP then?
Well,
Matt Manti.
Matt Manti. No, he wasn't
Yeah.
great. He wasn't great.
He was a good closer for the Marlins for like a year or two, and then like he got brought over to be the closer, and then they brought him in as a setup man.
Manti. Yeah, he was all right for a little bit.
They're going to give Aaron Judge an infield single, and they're throwing her into the third baseman.
It was almost
Either
like the
way.
reverse, well, in a weird way, like Kim seemed more like a soft toss. He was a sidearm, but like soft tosser ish. Like he threw relatively hard, but like it was almost like the Mets used to do with Franco and Batista. Or not Batista. Is it Batista? No. Well, not Batista. Benitez. Armando Benitez. Like Benitez was brought in to be the setup man, and then everyone's like, "Oh my God, this guy throws 98."
Yeah, but he was wild.
Permanently, we switched to him being the closer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that was the point. It's like, oh man, like this guy throws hard late in the game. It was like the opposite because like Manti came in and like, I mean, Kim had great stuff though for those couple of years that he was there. Like that movement on some of his like sinkers and shit was.
What's
Cody
your opinion?
Bellinger just, oh man. Cody Bellinger just almost hit another 2-run homer. Talkman goes back to the wall, leaps above the wall, and drops it. Actually, you know what? That wouldn't have went out. It would have hit the top of the wall. But Talkman jumps up, tries to catch it, hits him in the glove like here. He can't come down with it. So Judge is going to have to hold him at third. Bellinger with a double. Second and third, nobody out.
Can't blame Judge for not wanting to score on that kind of hit.
Nah, man, nobody out. Don't risk it.
So tell me, guys, what's your opinion of Nolan McLean?
McLean's a good pitcher.
Okay, so John Carlos Stanton hits up the middle. They get Cody Bellinger in a rundown because Judge does not try to score. So it's basically Cody runs to third. They tag him. So now we got first and third, one out. They played him perfectly up the middle.
McLean's a good pitcher, Matt. He'll be an all-star for you guys.
Well, he's got what, 2 starts?
3.
3 starts? Well, I haven't really seen him. So what do you think? It's more appropriate. I can't really give you an honest opinion.
Who's got the right recipe? He can throw the velocity. He's got the spin rate. He can use finesse. He's got control.
Okay, so you're happy with his 3 starts.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not formulating ways to like publicly execute him yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I mean, with the fact that he's also a rookie
Don't
and no one's
remember.
really seen him pitch until now, most people, it's going to be at least until next year when everyone has tape on him.
Matt, you know what you remind me of is for our Yankee community, L.I. King. Murdoch knows. L.I. King with the Yankees. You remind me of as a Mets fan like that. Like it's all or nothing. Pedal to the metal, right, Murdoch?
I don't know who LA King is.
You know who L.A. King is? He does the same thing. He wants the Yankees to trade like Garrett Cole for whoever. He does all this stuff. It's like, you guys got to relax and calm down.
Jazz hits one to right field. Judge should tag up here. He's going to. He has the throw to the plate. Nowhere near in time. Judge stands up. Another run across the board. Yankees take a 6-4 lead. Chisholm with another RBI. Sack fly. I'll take it.
Mets, you guys are gonna get in playoffs. Yankees are gonna get in playoffs too. So it's all gonna be good.
I'm going to be Rogers and House in the 7th and 8th respectively.
That's what matters the most. You just got to get into it.
Just get into the dance. That's all.
The only thing that sucks is the extra game, so to speak. But
What's the magic number for the Yankees to get into the playoffs down to? 20 what? No, for the Mets, it's like 25. So what would that be for the Yankees? 23, 22?
Yeah, I think the Yankees played one less game or something so far.
I don't even know how to read this. DNCD. I don't even know what the hell this means.
Murdoch, you need reading glasses like I have to put on mine sometimes.
Maybe it's 24 for the Yankees for the last spot, 26 for the fifth spot, and 28 for the fourth spot.
Yankees have the second spot, so it's 26, right?
For the second spot, yeah, but it's 24 for the final.
That's just for them to get in general, right?
Yeah, the last spot.
Okay, fair enough. And
Mets, how big is your pen?
Effing Schwarbaum.
Number 4? I've never seen 3 guys in the same year hit 4 home runs in a game. That might be the first time in history. And it was a 3-run homer.
It gives him 9 RBIs on the night.
Wow. And Schwarber's got 49 home runs.
Wow.
How many RBIs?
119.
119, and he's still only hitting 248.
Where is he now? Washington?
Philadelphia.
Phillies.
Is he playing? What position? Is he like left field?
First
DH.
base. Did they play first base too, Laura?
No, that's Harper.
Harper's playing first base. So he's playing right field then, probably.
DH.
He's DHing
So Harper's not in the outfield anymore, or is he just like splitting?
first base.
They pivot him to first base to save his legs.
Yeah, but Schwarber played first base a lot with the Cubs, so they have to have Steve Harper at first base.
He's a left fielder for the Cubs.
Here's a trivia question. What position did Bryce Harper play in college?
Center field.
Catcher?
Mets?
Third baseman.
So you said center field, catcher, and third base?
hmm
Hot Wheels is correct. He was a catcher.
Mm.
Well, he quit in college, I think, because he was the best catcher on the team, but
Mm.
got drafted as an outfielder.
Everyone comes out, I feel like, as a catcher, shortstop, or pitcher. Or center fielder, like it's like because they're the most base. Like all right, you can play. If you're center fielder, you play all the outfield positions.
Well, look at Ben Rice. Ben Rice can play both catcher and
Why did
first
we
base.
start Sanger tonight? Terrence makes more sense in terms of productivity.
Mets, how big is your banner? I like that.
Mets thinks a lefty played third base, but rips Mendoza nightly.
I'll roast him
Wow.
every damn night.
I was a lefty catcher in Little League because I could throw people out trying to steal and catch our. We had some pitchers that threw hard, and I was the only one who can catch them and like get in front of the ball and throw people out with have an arm to do it.
Murdoch, I did the
I
same.
had my own lefty glove
Yeah.
too. My own lefty catcher's mitt.
Yeah. I used to play catcher, and catcher for a lefty and righty is totally different, isn't it, Murdoch?
Not
Let me
much.
tell you something. I love. So I've covered a lot. You guys know I'm a sports. I covered high school sports for 20 years, and like one of the things I love is like women's sports is like the adaptation of like different things and like the innovation with women's sports is really interesting. I saw so many left-handed catchers, and it was great because like especially because in softball, stealing third base is super important. And
so,
like it's so many slap hitters and like fundamentals and the small ball element of the game. So like a left-handed catcher actually changed the element of the game because now you can't steal third as easily on somebody versus, like most people are stealing second anyway, but like it was a really interesting component. I saw so many great softball players that were catchers and like a couple left-handed, really good left-handed.
softball's different. Yeah. Clancy says must have been a good league. Lefty catcher. It was Little League.
Little League. We didn't play with softball.
Little League I caught. Not all the time, but like when certain pitches pitched.
Yeah, I played catcher and I played a little center field and right field.
I had to read a book, summer reading, one year. I was like 7th grade summer reading. It was called A Left-Handed Shortstop. I don't remember anything about the book, but which is interesting. I remember the title. It was a weird summer.
It's really you're just resigned to first base and the outfield. You're a lefty.
But it's so edgy.
I like it Murdoch though. I like putting on the gear every day. I don't know. Did you like it too? I like putting on the gear.
I just couldn't. It's just little league. I didn't catch every day. Just here and there.
Little league too. I liked it. You know what I mean? Like I like catching.
How you go to Gregory Soto?
Man, position players, Clancy. What's that, Mets?
Now he goes to Gregory Soto, who's stunk it up the last couple of times he's come out.
Oh,
so to be fair, in Soto's case,
yeah,
it's
Soto from Baltimore, right, Matt?
Big mouth, base hit from Marcy, and again, no clean 1, 2, 3. Can this Met rotation do that right for once in its damn game?
Got Soto from Baltimore.
Look at the fingers going. Look at the direction the fingers are going.
That's impressive.
That's incredible. They're going like here and
then. Mets one day you're gonna. Never. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it a family show.
With a gambling site.
I'll keep it a family show for you, Murdoch. Make sure.
What's that, Nick?
Put the money up.
One day. I shouldn't say it. It's inappropriate.
No, it's good. Spit it
I
out.
mean, like one day you're gonna make some lady very happy.
Listen, Mets can make money with those fingers.
Trust me,
Mets, you'd be really popular with the ladies with those fingers, Mets.
Believe me, there are better contortionists than I ever could be.
Dude, you have a gold mine. You have 10 gold mines right there. Put them up again. I gotta see them things again. They are.
Mets do that 5-finger discount. He says.
Wait, higher.
Mets, your fingers defy physics.
Matt, you gotta do that one up for Roman Reigns.
You're like Deathstrike from X-Men. Not like Wolverine, but like Deathstrike used to have the thing, like your claws came out. You know
Matt, the one up for Roman Reigns, all that. You just gotta do one up.
But all of them. All the fingers.
Yeah, if you see the side view of the hands, they go like if he holds them straight up, they're like going that way, and then
horizontal. No, not horizontal. Like no. Yeah. No.
There you go.
We're getting there.
Acknowledge it, Mets.
Is there Mets? Have you ever put on a baseball glove?
Yes.
How did that go?
Don't know.
Have you ever tried to take a lock?
But say like your hands fit in it. Did it was it comfortable?
A bit.
I was gonna say, so I don't know if it was like pushing your fingers forward.
Mendoza, stop picking pictures. We're gonna not get a clean.
You know what I'm reminded of right now? You ever see the the Terminator movie where she literally hijacks the car by like picking the lock with her finger because she could move her finger and everything? That's what I imagine. Like
The Terminator?
Yeah, like it's like the second or third one where the second one. He can morph into everything. Yeah, hot Met. Like that's how I'm good. It's like Mets can use his fingers to pick into cars and like literally just like you have a Lamborghini, he just uses his finger and he just like opens it up, turns the key, and just drives off.
Ratcliffe is such a cock.
You could have just scooped up the ball and stepped in the damn bag. Instead, you had to botch it.
Ratcliffe is just scared though. He's scared, Murdoch. Yankees on the back of the Red Sox right now.
Well, they keep winning close games.
Why?
They lost one-run games. They won against Baltimore.
Gambling psychopath.
You all right there, little buddy?
Mets, what do you think about Takeshi and Okada?
I'm not in the mood right now.
Neither am I.
Mets, you got a tie game.
Yeah, but we're constantly giving up hits because our manager is picking pitchers who can't get a clean 1, 2, 3.
That's baseball, though. It's like getting mad if your team gives up a first down. Like it's football.
Is it so wrong that I want this team to pitch a clean 1, 2, 3 inning, no man on the base pads at all?
For 27 straight outs, Murdoch,
That's-
is that unrealistic to ask? For 27 straight outs.
Listen, I don't see why they can't throw perfect games every game. I
I
mean,
don't see why either.
if you're a Major League Baseball player, you should be able to never let anybody get on base, ever.
Especially if you don't gamble.
It's against a team that on paper we should be kicking the ass of. Miami.
Seriously.
Miami's been doing good though, Mets.
They've fallen off a bit.
Listen, if there's anything I know, is you don't go down to Miami and gamble.
Mets don't know doo-doo. Mets, Nate wants you to just pipe down.
Nate is driving me crazy with his picture.
Nate, quit trying to troll me. You little dildo. And now Soto has coughed up the lead. This is a horrible pitching decision by a psychotic gambler of a manager.
Are you going to order 66 soon?
We had such a good series against Philadelphia, and now he's wasting it with these stupid-ass gambles. Again! Why does he torture me like this?
Who would you have put in?
I would have gone to Jose Garcia. You get ground balls more easily. You get the outs.
He would have gone to the dildo. Just throw the green dildo onto the field. It would have been better. The dildo would have gotten 3 outs. 1, 2, 3.
Isn't
Would
that
have
funny?
been simple if he puts Garcia in, but no, he goes to effing Soto.
Has Garcia pitched too many games lately? Like his pitch counts?
No, he's been in and out of the minors. I mean, Jose Castillo, excuse me, Castillo, not Garcia.
Nate has a question. Who did Mets want to pitch the 6th, 7th, and 8th?
6th inning, I would have been fine with Rogers. 7th inning, Castillo. 8th inning would have been if he was healthy, Garrett.
So if he's not healthy, who?
Edward Scissorhands.
Mendoza needs to learn not to effing gamble games away.
Mets, John Ratcliffe wants to know who's your female celebrity crush.
Ooh.
I don't have one.
Megan Fox.
I do not have-
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox is good. How is she with MGK? Good for him. Gives me hope.
Get
John
Soto
Ratcliffe thinks
off
Mets
the
would run his
mound,
bullpen
you
into the ground.
son of a bitch. Get Soto off the mound, Mendoza, you psychopath!
Ratcliffe, she still looks pretty good.
Yeah, she still looks good, Ratcliffe.
Get
Ratcliffe
Soto
thinks Met-
off the damn mound, you psychopath!
You know, I like what's oh my god. Oh, Natalie Portman was always a big crush of mine.
Why? A lot of
I
people
don't know
say
why. I thought she was
Yeah,
super
I don't know
cute.
why either. People saying that too. I know.
Super cute, just like a cute thing. And oh my gosh. Why am I now I'm totally blanking on the other one.
Back in the day, it used to be Cameron Diaz for me.
never for me.
Nah, I never. I'm blanking.
You know, there's been more
Emma-
perfect games. There's been more
Emma-
perfect games than 4 home run games. You guys know that?
I could see that.
More perfect games, 3 more perfect games than there are 4 home run games, and 3 of them are this year.
Yeah, because it's more likely. What's more likely? 4 home run games. You need at least 4 at bat. A perfect
Well,
game.
you're gonna get 4 at bats.
Yeah.
In a regular season, in a regular game, no, you only guaranteed 3 at bats.
Failed bunt attempt by Ryan McMahon.
Do not do pitcher gambling.
So, in a regular baseball game, right, you're guaranteed 3 at bats.
He's still going to sell my Hayek.
Yeah, you're
Ratcliffe's
guaranteed.
going to sell my Hayek still.
Monica Bellucci is like Sama's an ageless wonder. Monica Bellucci is a low key, like, great choice.
I always liked Emma Stone. Emma Stone was
What?
Yeah.
Emma Stone?
Yeah, I yeah, like I felt like
Is she playing in Harry Potter?
no, Emma Stone's not in Harry Potter. Is she? I don't think so. No, she's in Easy A. She's in a bunch of different movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
the redhead.
Yeah.
With the lisp.
Yeah. It's more of a down to earth thing for me. Like natural, like not none of this fake BS.
So you're like an Anna Faris guy too. Anna Faris.
Now, actually, I never thought she was like the only time that like I ever like, and even then I didn't really like. She did that movie where she was supposed to be a Playboy bunny, and I was like, oh, she's like now going for sex appeal. Like I never thought of her.
Yes, you've seen, and definitely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Jennifer Aniston, man, doesn't really age though. You can't really see it.
Oh, I mean, she's got tons of makeup on.
You know, I won't execute Order 66 on Mendoza, but I will say 2 words to his effing ass. Send Hook!
Send Hook.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's back. God.
And then put his ass in red rum.
But Murdoch back in the day from my high school probably with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Then, now, not so much now, but definitely back then, there was a weird thing with her. She was all boobs.
That was what's it called? That stupid movie. And oh my god, the one where it's the diary one with the pet and the girl. He has to sleep with the girl. Cruel Intentions. That movie, right? She's in that.
Cruel Intentions is with
No. Is that Nev? No,
that's Nev Campbell and Charlie Sheen's first wife.
Right.
Starship Trooper girl. What's her name?
Yeah.
Denise Richards.
Yeah. That's in Cruel Intentions.
Wait a second.
Isn't Cruel Intentions with like Matt Damon?
I swear to God.
I'm sorry, Matt Dillon.
Oh no, sorry, Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's who that is.
Yeah, Buffy. That's the one Alan dated.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost
And we've come full
Whisperer, right?
circle.
Ghost Whisperer and all that, right? Ghost Whisperer.
Kenny Hegret.
I have not heard. No.
That's who you go to? Kevin Hegret. Forget. Seriously? Where's Tyler Rogers? Where the hell is Jose Castillo? Now it's 7-4 Miami because of that dumb.
I'm glad that Mets has the protective iPad gear where he can just throw his iPad across the room and doesn't have to worry about the damage.
He does that all the time. He just throws stuff.
Yeah.
You seen Where's the Riddles tonight? Dude, I've been killing it on the riddles. I'm killing it. Nick, you good in riddles?
No, I'm terrible.
Donnie?
I'm good at random word problems. Like
Riddles? Yeah, I like stuff like that. I like riddles.
Yassine says, if Mets was in Citi Field, he'd beat up Carlos Mendoza. Mets, would you run on the field into the dugout and assault him?
He won it.
I would tell him no more gambling or I'll call AEW and ask them to send Hook and put your ass in red rum.
He won it. He'd be dragged out there and he wouldn't be able
So you're gonna call EW to send a 160-pound kid to go beat up a man? Is that what you're gonna do?
next to Pete Alonso, who's 260.
Why don't you just get Darby Allin too, and send Danhausen. And,
might as well get Roman Reigns and Tribal Chief.
Oh no! He likes the AEW guys. The kids in high school.
Was released actually. He's not in AEW anymore.
How about Marco Stunt? Send them too. A real
He was released.
That's a good throwback one.
No, man, I'm just joking.
Trick Williams, the TNA champion right now.
Hold up, it's riddle time. You play with me every night in bed, sometimes several times a day. I am more fun when turned on, but playing
A radio.
When people are around, I could run hot when games get intense. Sometimes people will look at me for hours on end. What am I?
An iPhone or a television.
TV.
It's a TV.
You could play with me every night in bed, a TV.
Yeah, you
Video
play-
game console.
Several times a day, and more fun when turned on.
Is it video games you've seen?
Playing with me discouraged when people are around. I can run hot when games get intense.
Video games.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Maybe a laptop?
It's not a radio. I said TV. Is there a TV?
It's not a TV.
It's
How
How
video.
about I'd say a laptop more than video games.
An iPad then, or an iPhone.
It's not a video game. When I say laptop, like laptop, tablet, any like handheld computer.
Yeah.
John Ratcliffe says your phone.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, probably is your phone.
Phone is the right answer.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, I'm gonna head out. Murdog, pleasure as always.
Yes, sir.
Guys, great chat.
Hey, I'm screwed on that wrestling draft. I'm screwed.
No, you just gotta set the right lineup. You only got 3.
I don't have a healthy female.
No, you can pick up somebody else up.
Oh,
Off the top of my head.
what?
had a-
Ivy Nile?
Did Cody go number 1 or did Roman go number 1?
Yeah, Cody went number 1. Yeah.
There's not really much of a selection for me.
There's
Is
I
Nia
have
getting called back up?
hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
Nikki Bella.
Schwarber's got a chance.
Well,
for-
it's got to go. It should be. Well, you have another female.
Murdoch.
right?
Bella. Nikki's back now.
She ain't back full time.
Who was your
Schwarber's
other?
got a chance now
female?
for a 5-homer game.
Okay, we'll see if he does it. No, I had Nia.
Did you have Becky? Anybody
You
have
got
Becky?
Nia, at least for a bit.
Naomi's pregnant.
Becky.
Is Becky available? Oh no, she's not available.
No, Becky's not. Oh, here. All right. Where do I got? So you had Drew, Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu. Naomi, you
Jacob.
got to replace.
Jacob.
No. Let him talk because I know.
You had both Judgment Day women. Who was your other female? You had
I had
Nia.
Naomi and Nia.
Yeah. So.
Rhea, right?
We did a draft. The girls you mentioned are not available.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking
Oh.
who's available at this point.
This.
It's really slim pickings.
Nia won't be available.
No,
I
have
know,
no-
not the greatest name. I know Natalia, Maxine Dupree are names. That's oh, I know where it is.
And Charlotte's not. Yeah, Charlotte's
Oh, here we
probably.
go. Kyrie Sane, Maxine Dupree, Natalia Meechin. What's her name? Oh my god.
DFAB.
Yeah, BFAB's there. Piper Nevin, who won this week. Alba Fire is available. What's her name? Not Chelsea Green. What's the other girl? Gargano's wife.
Okay.
Lorraine.
Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae.
Candice
I'll
LeRae,
take
yeah.
that. Hey, Candice LeRae.
Yeah, but I got Nia, right? So is Nia still in NXT?
She might be. Well, it's based off Raw and SmackDown, but I mean, you have Piper's a decent choice. Piper's just one. She's gonna compete.
Yeah, but I have to drop Naomi though because she's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naomi's forfeit her belt.
All right, so I guess I'll pick up Piper. I
You
don't
pick
think I
up
have a
Piper.
choice. Who's getting the most airtime? Like who's getting the most?
Candice LeRae, I would do over Piper.
She doesn't get many singles matches though.
They're both 50-50. It's debatable because you could argue that Candice LeRae, she's on her own, so to speak. She's with DIY, so she kind of could get a push at some point in time. But Piper Niven's with Chelsea Green, and she just got the win over Charlotte Flair, so that might help her. She's the right hand, she's the muscle to Chelsea Green, so
Right.
she may lose matches, but she also may win some matches along the way too.
And also interfere, and I can get points for her being an interfering chick. All right, I guess I'll pick up Piper Niven.
There you go.
I don't really have a choice. Well, all the other girls that were drafted, and I got snaked.
But here's it's fantasy though. Like so, Piper could have picked Piper. Let's just say theoretically this week, started her this week, got the victory, and won 150 points just for this week because she beat Charlotte. It's just like fantasy, like you know what I mean, like that.
No, I'm just saying, all the girls who are left are not routinely involved in the storylines as competitors.
Right, but that's the advantage of it too, is because people who are like, let me give you an example, like Rhea Ripley competes every week, but she loses a lot by like DQ or wins, like you know what I mean, like so that.
But Rhea probably went number 1 though in the draft for women's, right?
No, she was. I think Tiffany might have went before her.
Tiffany went number 1.
No, but but it's not just wins and losses. There's other ways to score.
Moves.
There's other ways to score.
It's finishing moves and weapons. So like someone like Rhea could, or Io is a good example. Like Io is in a lot of matches but hasn't won because she's lost because of DQ or whatever. Didn't get a finishing move, but then other weeks she shows up and she hits a finishing move and doesn't have a match, and that's 50 points. So she didn't really lose anything, but she gained 50 points versus your opponent who maybe had started, I don't know, like, you know, Bliss, let's just say Alexa Bliss, and had a singles match and lost that week. Now you're up by 200 points because they lost.
Okay, so Alexa could team with Charlotte still, right? Okay, I thought you meant
popped up, popped out.
Schwarber popped up.
Yeah,
Alexa,
Alexa should be with the 6 there. You know.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. But yeah, no, she was picked with Charlotte as a group so they can score together. But yeah,
the Wyatt 6 should have been with though.
Yeah, but I think now that Braun's gone, I don't think they're putting any of them with them. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, I had to run. Pleasure.
See you later.
You also, as always, catch you guys soon.
See you later. All right, so the Mets are down 7-4. That's you okay? How's your heart rate? Mets is in La La Land. All right, top of the 7th, the Yankees up 6-4. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Imagine what Judge could have done, Murdoch, with 10 more games, though.
Yeah. He's not just a home run hitter. And you got that guy with 50 home runs, Riley, but he's hitting like 240 something.
I'm not just talking about the home runs, but where the Yankees stand. I mean, imagine if Judge had them 10 extra games.
3 feet, but I can't stand without leaning. I have no arms to hold me up. Am I?
Yeah, 3 feet, but I can't stand without leaning.
A tripod?
No arms to hold me up. Yeah. It's not a tripod. I have 3 feet.
A man with a crutch or a cane?
I can't stand without leaning.
Wait, has arms. That's not it. I have no arms to hold me up.
Are you a yard? Are you a yard? It's not a tripod. It's not a crane. I'm asking if it's a yard because a yard is 3 feet. I'm trying to think outside the box here. A yard.
Be specific.
See, I'm right. Be specific, yard.
A backyard?
Yardstick. Okay.
I need to take a piss. Be right back.
That's if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
He plays a lot more without shaking it anyway. He shakes it more when the Mets start losing. We got to win these games, Murdoch. These White Sox games, we should be able to take out. We should sweep them. At least take 3 or 4.
We should take. Is it a 4-game set?
Yes.
Yeah, we should take a minimum of 3 games. These are games you got to win.
These are gimme games. So we got to face Houston afterwards.
There's no such thing with the Yankees.
No, I know.
Oh yeah, crispy.
Yeah, Chris. Thanks, buddy. Salute to this channel. After I get out of here, I'm gonna hit the likes. I'm gonna say subscribe. Everything else I'm saying now.
Oh yeah. So let's do a little quiet poll in the chat. How many times do you guys think Mets is going to shake it in the bathroom?
Oh, he's
None?
been gone already.
None?
Minutes already.
One?
He's probably already shaken it 50 times.
Well, is it none? Is it once? Is it twice? Or more than twice?
Probably more than twice.
Probably more than twice. Bellinger just misses another one. Gonna fly out to right field for the first out. Chris thinks 3 shakes. Okay. Machine thinks there's gonna be 2 shakes. I think it's just gonna be like, yeah, I think it's gonna be a whole bunch. I think he's gonna like machine gun it.
Yeah. He's gonna commando it.
I think he's gonna let it rip.
He's mad right now about the Mets, so he's gonna start shaking it more.
You are my brother, but I am not your brother. Who am I? You are my brother.
Stepbrother?
But I am not your brother. It's a weird one.
Stepbrother or adopted brother?
It's not a stepbrother.
I would
Is
say
it a priest?
adopted mother.
Is it a priest? They used to call them brothers back in the day, like my dad's day. Not a priest. It was a tough one. 2-2 count to Stanton.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom as well, Murdoch. I'll be back in a second, sir. I'm gonna shake only once. Put the ones.
Is it sister? Yeah, that's got to be the answer.
See, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it could be an answer.
Yeah, that makes sense. The sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did I not get that?
I'll be back on, sir. Put up the ones, man, for Murdoch.
How many times is Donnie going to shake it?
One time. Put up the
Just
ones.
once? That's all you need is once?
Just once. Put up the ones.
Just one time?
One time.
Wow. You can get it all in one shot. All right.
One shot, sir. Military style, right? One time.
You're just not shaking it at all.
Or yeah, I could just let it free fall.
A little drip dry.
A little drip dry. Okay, so I'll be
All
back on in a second.
All right, see you later, Donnie. Chris P thinks one time. Okay. DJ says he'll be in approximately an hour. This game might be over by then, DJ. DJ says, hope you're doing well tonight, Mike. Chris says, hope you're doing well, DJ. Hell yeah. So, Mets, how many times did you shake it?
9.
You didn't. You drip drying?
No, I also had to take a dump.
Oh. How'd that go?
Eh.
Eh?
Oh, now the Mets finally get a damn well clean 1, 2, 3. Too little, too late, you pieces of crap.
Well, still got a couple innings, Mets. You got.
We're down
Got
to the
2 innings.
12th inning.
Let's see. Will Warren's at 93 pitches. Be interesting to see if they bring him back.
I wouldn't at this point in time.
Yeah. Boone likes to take these guys out in the 90s.
Boston's going to get a pretty easy series this weekend.
Against him?
Pittsburgh in Fenway.
Well, you got to hope Paul Skeens is in one of them.
He's in the opener. Then they'll send Ovidio against May on Saturday, and Mitch Keller against Giolito on Sunday.
Okay.
Then they get Cleveland for the Labor Day week.
Oh, I'm totally missing it. Fernando Cruz already pitched. Luke Weaver's in now.
Let's see.
Cruz only had a 10-pitch inning, so that's good.
Then Boston goes to Arizona. Come on, Mark. You need to keep that damn hitting streak going tonight. Screwed up enough tonight.
What word has KST in the middle, in the beginning, and at the end?
KST in the middle and the end, huh? At the beginning, in the middle, and at the end.
Tuckman flies out to right field for the first out. Caballero replacing Stanton.
I don't know.
What word has... How many shake?
Twice. I thought I could do once.
2 shakes, okay.
2 shakes. You seen what's right. 2 shakes.
All right. Yassine wins the shaken lottery. All right. What word has KST in the middle, in the beginning, and at the end?
It's one of the dumbest answers.
What word is?
KSG.
I have no idea how to get this one. Yassine says, don't Google it, Mets.
Ned does that, though. He Google stuff.
Too
What's
late.
that, Mets?
Too late, but I'm not even going to answer it.
Mets did Google it. You always could tell. I feel like this is an answer that's not an actual word, but it's like a...
It is.
It's
That's the
an
only
actual word?
It is, but that's the only word clue I'm going to give you.
Yeah, but why didn't he say beginning, middle, then end? I have no idea.
Concealer?
Asterisk?
No.
I just threw out a guess there. Ink?
Warmer. What do you stick a pen into?
The cap? You stick a pen into? Like a quill?
Give me a visual aid.
What is that called?
You seen, even though I said I wouldn't answer it, could I give him the answer anyway?
I don't know what that thing you held up is called.
It's an ink stand.
An ink stand. Okay. I never heard of that. I've never heard of an ink stand. That was weird.
That's why I said it was one of the dumbest answers and I wasn't going to answer it.
Hey, I get some credit for having ink.
Yeah, but you were only half right.
I got the win. Chris B comes in and gets the save. I've never heard of an ink stand. I just never have. I've never had one.
Give him something a little more simple, Yassine.
Hey, yo, what do you mean? I'm the riddle king. What do you mean something more simple? I ain't got to Google the answers like you Mets.
Yeah, we don't Google them, man.
You're the Google king. That finger's facing that way.
That's his number one finger, see? Put some ones.
You guys can go booger yourselves.
Crispy wants you to give it to him harder.
I got one for you, right? I got one for you.
Oh.
Cowboy went and rode into town on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And he left on a Friday as well. How's that possible?
The horse's name is Friday.
There you go.
Ends of the seventh inning. Yankees up on top of the eighth. Going to Goldschmidt, McMahon, and Volpe. And back to the top. Sure, used for another insurance run or two.
Well, who names a horse Friday, though? Really?
You never know. Just people. I've never seen iCarly. Paul Goldschmidt's still hitting 282. It doesn't feel like he is, though. Oh, there's a smash at third base, but it goes right under his glove. That's got to be an error. I don't know if he touched it, but let me see if he touches it on the replay. He lifted his glove. He had the glove on the ground. He lifted it up too early. That can come back to haunt them. Yassine says, turn me on my side. I am everything. Cut me in half. I am nothing. What am I? Cut me in half. Are you an atom?
I would say a molecule, but that works. Or infinity.
Oh, Ryan McMahon drills one into the gap. Paul Goldschmidt, they're going to hold him up at third base. So it's going to be two out. I'm sorry.
Turn me on my side and I'm everything.
Nobody out.
Naima, nothing. What am I?
It's not infinity.
Eternity?
Are you a DNA strand? Crispy, number 8. Turn me on the side. It's infinity. Cut them in half. It's a 0. That's a good answer, the number 8. Crispy is definitely Googling it. Crispy is a Googling. Crispy Googles everything like Mets too. Well, maybe not everything, but a lot. I think you're a Googler, Chris.
Googler, man.
That's a good answer, though. Good job.
See, number 8 is the right. See, you seen? They're Googling it.
I don't know. Crispy might be the Google guy.
Let's do some baseball. Let's do some baseball stuff, man. Let's do some baseball answers. Questions.
Well, we do riddle time with Yassine, like every night.
It seems we gotta do some baseball ones.
That's trivia.
Yeah, we gotta do some more
Here's
trivia.
one. I have a head and I have a tail, but I don't have a body. What am I?
A coin.
More specific.
You flip a
you're-
coin. You flip
A
a
nickel.
coin.
A nickel.
You're right, but I don't understand why. In one reason or another, in Arkansas, the answer was a penny.
A penny.
Volpe lifts one to center field. That's going to easily score. Goldschmidt. Do they tag up and take third base as well? Productive out. I'll take it. Yes, they do tag up. Both runners tag up. Yankees now lead 7-4.
They need this. They need this. They need a serious Murdoch. They need to at least take 3 or 4.
What has teeth but can't eat?
A saw.
No.
Pliers.
You give
Well,
up?
they're both correct. They're both correct, though. Saw has teeth.
But it eats through wood.
What up, McAteer?
What up, man? What's up, everybody?
But what,
Donnie, Mitch.
hey,
Cat.
but the problem with a saw, Murdoch, is it can eat through wood.
Cuts through wood. It doesn't eat it. Destroys it. Cuts it.
Same basic principle. It still goes through it. This item cannot.
Well, I missed it.
What has teeth but cannot eat?
You giving up?
Next, I feel like I know that.
What is it, Mac?
No, I was saying I give up.
Oh.
Is it a wrench?
No.
Socket wrench?
Nope.
A vice grip?
Uh-uh.
Okay, what is it?
A comb.
It eats hair.
It doesn't really eat it. It just catches it. It doesn't.
Well, a saw doesn't eat wood, Mats. It just cuts
Right?
it.
Right? A comb doesn't have teeth, Matt.
Come on, I just lawyered you.
That's come back. Come back with something.
A comb has teeth but cannot eat. It's used to remove hair and other debris from scalp.
And a saw is used to remove wood.
Oh,
Hmm.
never mind. Sorry.
It's okay. It was a good attempt. But, I mean, saw, they both can be right answers, is what I'm trying to say.
Fine.
But only one is the right answer, Murdoch. And that is comb.
I just proved that there could be two.
Well, Google says otherwise.
Google just had half of it. McAteer, you know where you're going with number 2?
It's debatable. It depends on what number 1 takes, but
Yeah, but you should have 2 in your brain.
yeah, no, it's probably Chase and then what's his name? Bijan.
My Cowboys traded Parsons. Man, what is Jerry Jones thinking? First round draft picks, and then Clark on top of that with Parsons.
But you got exactly what Jerry Jones wants. You guys will be in the media for the next 6 months.
Wow, 2
Talking about this
first-round draft picks in Clark.
That's his big thing.
And my
Is
last
like,
name's Clark too. I'm
stay,
just saying.
I want to stay relevant in the media, and that's like, well, you're definitely going to do it this way.
Wow, I never thought he would trade Michael Parsons ever.
I don't think at some point, I don't think he really had a choice because the contract he was going to ask for to stay after being mistreated by Jerry Jones over media and everything like that. It was kind of like, you're already going to pay higher than anybody else.
Well, Jones tried to do that like he did with Dak and CD. Like, well, I did that Dak and CD. I can do it with Parsons. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and then at that point, how much are you paying for 3 people?
Man, $188 million for 4 years. Green Bay paid him.
All right. So between Dak's contract and Lamb's contract and his contract, who else can you sign? Yeah, I mean, like they were they waited for the longest time on all those contracts, had to pay the highest price for all those contracts, and they did the same thing over again. It's like they never learned their lesson.
Trent Grisham.
It is high. It is far. It is gone. That one's driven deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
That is ripped into right. Back at the wall. See ya.
Schmidt swings at the first pitch and launches it to left center field and deep. Mitchell back, track, wall. See ya.
Is that number 27 for Grish?
It is. So Trent Grisham extends his career high with his 27th home run. The Yankees now lead 9-4. This is the run security we were looking for.
When it was 4-4, I was a little kind of like, "Come on, man!"
Well, after they gave up
blown out by
Grand Slam.
Murdoch, let's talk about this Cowboys thing. It's going to hurt us, isn't it? Murdoch, come on, let's talk about this Cowboys thing, Parsons. It's going to hurt us.
Yeah.
Not take away one letter, and I'm even. What am I? 7.
Dallas.
7 is the right answer.
7 is right.
Wow.
Chris.
7 is right. You get it right.
Good job, Chris.
Way to go, Chris.
Way to go, Chris. I can fly but have no wings. I cry but have no eyes. What am I?
Eyelash.
Nah.
You an onion? Says Angel.
Angels have wings.
Do
Eyelash.
they?
Eyelash, I said. Eyelash.
It's not an angel or an onion. Are you a kite?
Oh, man, a lot of our Cowboys fans right now are crying right now about Parsons. I guarantee that.
Thanks.
What's that?
Flying
Oh, our
fish.
Cowboys fans right now. Our Cowboys fans are crying right now.
No, they have
about
eyes. Never mind. They have
I
eyes.
don't see. I'm not Googling it. I have no clue. Yeah, you got to throw in the wrong answer every now and then. Ooh. You almost struck him out. Wait on him.
Never thought you'd do that, Chris. Never thought you'd do that.
I did. I just said he was Googling.
Murdoch on the other end. Yeah. He starts going down in the polls and he starts losing. Oh man, he's gonna be.
I just
better
guess
watch
on
his
everything.
hands.
I
Better
don't
watch his
Google anything.
hands.
I just guess. I just guess.
Just kidding, man. All jokes. Murdoch's got this like on lock. It just
Murdoch
kills
doesn't
me
do what
that I
Mets
can't
does,
think
though.
any
Mets
of
is
these
like Mets
answers.
knows all the answers.
Mets is the Google guy too.
And
Mets
as
is
soon as Murdoch says the right answer, I'm like, ah, shoot, that's it. We're done. Game over.
Not a kite. Says it has no eyes. How about a jellyfish?
Can a jellyfish fly?
Underwater it can. Doesn't really have eyes.
It doesn't fly either.
A cloud?
Cloud's a good answer.
Because it rains.
Cloud's a good answer.
Thanks, guys. I hope
like
it's right. I'd like to
It's a
come
good
in
answer.
with a win.
You might be wrong. But
Yeah.
it's a great
Answer.
a
Can
good
we all
answer.
argue it? Can we all argue it and say Google's wrong?
It's the right answer.
Yeah. Thank you.
Way to
Yazzie.
Google it, McAteer. Way to Google it.
Thanks for throwing me a bone, Yazin.
Nice. We're not really getting stumped. I like when we don't get stumped as a chat.
So
Yeah.
Murdoch, how the
I
Jets
like
going
when
to do it?
somebody gets the answer.
How the Jets going to do this season?
9-8.
9-8.
Could be 8-9.
I'm getting a little more positive. I like Phillips. I think that was a great pickup to bring it to the interior. I still think we got a little things we could work on, but
You guys
who
have
knows?
Fields as quarterback, right?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Right. Fields is going to have a good year this year, I think.
I think he's going to run a lot.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He's not going to be great. He's going to be, what do they call that? Like he's going to be doable for the year, basically. He's
Well, also down about Parsons, man. I'm telling you right now, Dak's already got CD. That's it. Now we don't have any defense.
right. You got Pickens, you know what I mean. I think they're going to be passing the hell out of the ball. He's going to. I think Dak's going to have a hell of a year because he's going to be throwing for. He's going to be doing one of those years where he's throwing 500 and something passes. And but
It's like
you're,
Ferguson
but
for
I don't.
years,
I'm not
right?
saying you're
So,
going to win games because
Right.
your defense is going to be struggling because of
Right.
it. So
Right.
It's going to be high scoring games constantly with your team. That's
with
the way
tight
I
end.
feel, and
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know everything.
But man, Parsons is a big loss, though. 2 first-round tactics. We got Clark, though. Clark's a good player, though.
Clark, is he play the same position?
Yeah, defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle, yeah. No, it's not the same position.
No. He's not pass rusher. Defensive tackle.
Okay. Did you not have a defensive tackle?
No, they didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it helps in a way. Yeah. You're not going to get at the quarterback, but at least you might stuff the rush or stuff the run. I mean, and I don't know. Maybe they have a guy in the background that's like, dude, like he could start and we don't have to pay him nothing.
Right.
Nobody even knows about him.
I don't know, but as me and you and Murdoch know, Parsons is a game changer, though.
Oh, he definitely is. But at 180 million, he's also a,
188 million.
a game changer for the rest of your team.
188 million. He's got 47 million a year, more than any non-quarterback's ever gotten.
That's what I mean. And then you got other people like Khalil Mack. What happened with him? You know what I mean? He was great, but he didn't bring them any wins.
Right.
You know what I mean? He sacked the quarterback. He was terrifying for the offense, but we just pass it real quick. Or they found ways around Micah Parsons if he doesn't have or around Khalil Mack, because if you don't have the rest of the defense because you can't pay anybody, you're not going to have the team.
But my thing is Jerry Jones is cheap, just like Hal Steinbrenner is. You know what I mean? Like they got all this money. He should have locked down them.
But he's not cheap because he already spent so much money on Lamb and Dak. And to put that much into 3 players, you're right. He's cheap in the fact that he should have done it right away because it wouldn't have been it wouldn't be this expensive.
The Dallas Cowboys make more money though than anybody, though, right? Dallas Cowboys even more than the Yankees they make.
What's that?
The Dallas Cowboys make more even than the Yankees make a year.
But there's a salary cap still.
Right, but I know. But I mean, like Jerry Jones has the money to spend like that, though. He could have gave him a $200 million contract.
Yeah, he could have.
Stephen Williams strikes out Sosa and now pitching to Benintendi here in the 8th inning.
But we all don't know what Jones offered him either, as well, though. Jones said he offered him a contract. We all don't know that yet. It hasn't came out yet what he offered
He
him.
said he offered him the most money in history for
Yeah.
non-quarterback.
Right.
So Murdoch, what do you think about the contract? Not besides
188
the
million.
life
4 years, Murdoch. They got 4 years, 108 million. 188.
million.
I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. I wouldn't have done it. Another strikeout. Benintendi.
But the Green Bay Packers had that money to do that, Murdoch, though. 4 years, 188 million, though.
Well, apparently
They've all
they
been rookies.
took
Right?
the deal.
But you wouldn't think Green Bay Packers went all in like that.
They're happy with the offense. They need help on defense. They need to make sure they can replace Kenny Clark up the middle, though. I come from a mine and then surrounded by wood. I help others express themselves. What am I?
A woodpecker?
Gold?
Oh no, sorry.
Amber?
This is a pencil.
Mm.
I'm from
Yeah, pencil is probably right. I like that.
Pencil's good because it comes from lead. You know,
Yeah.
lead.
Yep.
Lead from a mine. Surrounded by wood. The whole pencil's wood.
Good job, Chris. Hopefully,
Pencil what?
just a pencil.
It's the pencil.
And the Mets just lost 7-4.
A number 2 pencil? Like, what do you think? It's a pencil. It's a pencil.
Not a mechanical pencil. Not a mechanical pencil.
Pencil lead.
Pencil lead.
Put lead.
Well, I did say lead, but good job, Crispy. Infrared in the house. Hold up. Is this show live now? I'm on my 4th beer. Happy Thursday, fellas. What do you mean is this show live now? What are you talking about?
We're live.
When is it not live, Red?
You want to go? You want to go live?
Yeah, let's go live, guys. All right, hold on. Boop. Okay, we're live.
Hey,
live.
Hey, you guys, welcome to the Just Stream TV.
I'm live from Vermont, Murdoch. I'm live.
live from T-Town.
Crispy loves infrared. Hope you're doing well today, my friend.
You coming live, Infrared? You gonna rock the sweater and explain?
Clown, finish on your chest. Giant clown.
Just kidding, buddy. I love you.
He's the one in the car and he's posting this. He's like, what? You're posing for yourself in the car?
Hey.
He had a flashback, he said.
I have keys but no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter, but there's no door. What am I? A keyboard.
A keyboard?
Bless you, Mets. Yep, it's got to be a keyboard.
I give it to Donnie. I think it came out first.
I said it first. Donnie was a second behind me.
And we didn't have to look it up on Google
I think
either.
it might have been just the way my connection is. Donnie's came through.
Yeah, okay, McAteer, professional ball buster. Crispy's on board with the
Keyboard. Hey,
keyboard.
Chris, I called that one out. Googling it, buddy.
Hey, and maybe keyboard came in through for Chris
Look
first.
at keyboard's the right answer. Look at Yassine said that. See that, Murdoch?
What?
Keyboard's right answer.
I know. I put it up there. I said it first.
I
You're trying to take points away from me all the time. What's wrong with you guys?
Hey, we said at the same time.
I'm just happy that the whole
We'll replay the video. We'll replay the video. Actually, you know what? Somebody can replay the video. Somebody go back like 30 seconds.
Yeah, you said it first. It was
Somebody
slow.
says it first.
Yeah, Chris, you should check it out. Did you say it first? It just didn't get put up in the chat fast enough.
McAteer.
Here's the riddle. Which way is it to the eating place?
Say that again.
Which way to the eating place?
This way.
This the way. Yeah, see, we both did it.
You only got two options.
Okay,
In
that
and out?
away. No.
You guys don't, do you?
All right. What?
You guys don't get it, do you?
No, I thought I was doing it right. I thought he said this way and I said this way, and you said there's only two ways, and I was like, all right,
Chris,
that away.
it's eat up.
Huh?
The eating place is not up.
Down?
Down.
No.
Repeat the question.
Which way to the eating place?
Which way to the eating place?
Over there.
You gotta
Nope.
catch up it.
No. I'm trying, man.
The
I know
subway?
you think we're simple, but we're really trying.
No.
He's so look, he's all frazzled. Whoa.
We're really trying.
That way.
He said it's not up. That was our hint.
And I said down.
That wasn't right though.
So what? Side to side?
Left,
No.
right.
Yes. You
Right?
don't get it, do you?
No.
It's a dining etiquette riddle. In the Arab world, people always eat with their right hands, never with their lefts. With their left hands.
Oh. Yeah. No, that dude, you stumped me big time. I was nowhere near that.
I'm Irish. I wouldn't
That's
get
cool
that.
to know. Cool to know for sure.
I
But
got probably Irish too,
The
Murdoch.
Batman Robin episode that debuted the Riddler, where he basically got revenge against his old boss at the gaming company, trapped him in a theme park based on a game that he helped design. And one of the riddles Batman and Robin had to solve was which way to the eating place. They initially went left and were nearly caught by the hand of fate, and then realized they had to go right. Because in the Arab world, you eat with your right hand, never the left hand.
Yeah, but if I went there, I would eat with my
Riddler?
left hand because I'm a lefty.
Jim Carrey, Riddler.
No, it was the animated Riddler.
would have been solid, Murdoch. I always eat with my right.
Red wants to know, what does Brother Metz think about his G-men? Can they get 7 or 8 wins next season? And what does he think about Jackson Fart? Thus Dart. Brother Murdoch and I love Dart before the draft. How do you feel about the Giants and Jackson Fart?
Not taking it at face value. We'll see if it carries over.
You know, Matt, every time the Cowboys play the Giants, my cousin does not call me up because he's a big Giants fan because Dallas always beats the Giants all the time.
Duh,
Yeah,
that's because we have
my dad and his little brother. My dad is a Giants fan, and his little brother was a Cowboys fan, and that was their back and forth.
You mean your
So
uncle?
I can hear that. Yeah, my uncle. He was a Cowboys fan, and they used to have their back and forth the same way. Exactly what you're saying. That's cool, man.
Well, they got Russell Wilson though. Right, Giants got Russell Wilson though now.
No, you have Jackson Dart or Jackson Fart.
Oh,
Or whatever you
but
want to
yeah,
call him. You know what I mean? But you don't have Russell. You have Russell Wilson for a couple weeks until they realize,
Right.
like, yeah, he's done.
yeah.
Pittsburgh didn't release every quarterback because they had somebody. Like they one of them might have been okay, and I think they didn't give Justin Fields enough chance, but I'm not saying that he's going to be great or anything like that. But I think that Russell, I mean, I watched some passes where it was like they said maybe the sun was in his eyes or whatever, but his guy cut across to the middle, was wide open, and he threw it to two players. It might have even been against the Jets. I forget what game it was. Yeah, I think it was the Giants-Jets game. And as much as our offense didn't look great,
Okay, here one last riddle for me, guys.
Okay.
What is the
Right.
shortest distance? What is the shortest distance on a globe?
On a globe.
Yeah.
Like a snow globe?
Centimeter?
Shortest distance on a classroom globe.
Like 1 degree? Is this latitude, longitude?
No.
A shortest distance of what?
Just
Crow
that.
flies? The way the crow flies?
Nope.
I thought that was always the shortest distance from point A to point B.
Got the North Pole there. Got South Pole.
The equator.
Got the equator.
But you have to have from where? You know what I mean?
Anywhere on the globe.
But the shortest distance between two places, right?
Right.
So it can't be just one answer. It can't be just the equator or the North Pole or the South Pole, right? It'd
Right.
have to be from here to here.
I think they're looking for more context.
Shortest distance on a globe, no matter where you start from. Point A to point.
Point A, point B.
You guys don't get it, do you?
I don't think so.
The type of lines on a globe. What are they?
Latitude and longitude.
Latitude, yeah.
Longitude,
So the
latitude.
So the shortest distance would be your longitude and your latitude, right?
Not in that.
Damn it! I thought I got it there.
Shape
I
of
thought
the
I was
line.
going to go
The shape of the line.
Straight.
Nope.
circle.
A circle. Yeah. A sphere. A cylindrical.
You guys don't get it. I'll just give you the answer. It's
Triangle.
a curve.
Huh?
A curve.
Curve. Oh,
All
you're
the
great on
lines
the curve.
globe are curved.
Yeah, but how's that the shortest distance?
Teacher's great on a curve, right?
Right.
Max is having trouble with the curve. That's why.
I was right. He said.
Cody Bellinger's going to tag up. Yankees are going to take a 10-4 lead.
Murdoch, we gotta re-sign Bellinger. We gotta.
Or they'll try to break the bank for Kyle Tucker.
I know, but we gotta get Bellinger back.
I'm sure he'll love to come back.
He loves being a Yankee. You know his loves would be in pinstripes. He belongs there. Less money to cut Tucker too.
You need a wide receiver. They need to get a number 87 back on their team.
You guys need an 88 like Lamb.
But
Okay,
a jet. We need a number 87.
Try this one. What door leads to a plane where kings and queens contend?
Say it again. Speak louder.
One door leads to a plane where kings and queens contend.
One door leads to a plane where kings and queens contend.
Yes.
Like to put up a tent.
Nope.
Contend. Like
Yes.
play.
Yes.
We got Shakespeare stuff going on.
Is it a full house?
No, we're not talking cards.
The door. It has to be a door.
Nope.
Well, you said a door where kings and queens contend.
Well,
That's what I meant. Like it has to be a door, is what I was saying to
To a
them. I don't
field.
think the answer is.
Leads to a
Sorry.
field. What kind of field where kings and queens play on?
A chessboard?
Correct.
There you go,
Nice.
Murdoch.
Good job, Murdoch. You're back in it.
I said keyboard though first. We gotta rewind it back.
We should do this segment with Mets. What disgusted you today, Mets? That ball.
You discussed with Mendoza. You discussed with Mendoza bringing a Soto.
What's worse than a millipede with black feet?
Centipede? With flat feet?
Millipede with black feet.
No, what he was saying, centipede was his answer with black feet.
Oh, no.
Flat feet. Sorry. Whatever.
You give up.
Troop
What's
of Army
worse than a millipede with flat feet?
Yeah.
Troop of Army ants.
Nope.
Okay, I give up.
When the Saints go
It's a giraffe with a
marching.
sore throat.
A giraffe with what?
A sore throat.
A giraffe
okay.
for a throat.
I don't get it either.
Did Alex Pierce get released?
Don't know.
I would
I
take
think-
Toby Myers, but I think he's going to end up going. He's not already signed back? Or has he even been? Is he even gone yet? Or is he just asking for a trade? Because they can't really afford to get rid of him. Well, who do they have as wide receiver to get rid of Jacoby?
Right?
Okay, try this.
And
How
I
do you
don't want
get
to.
5 elephants into a compact car?
How many who?
How do you get 5 elephants into a compact car?
A circus car.
Nope.
Peanuts.
No.
Mouse.
No.
Oh. Just tell him to get in.
No.
All right.
You put 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and 1 in the trunk.
All right. So it's kind of a joke / riddle.
Yeah.
All right. I got it. That's good though. I like that.
Not at all. It was terrible.
That was great. Keep them coming, Matt.
That kid was being nice. That was terrible.
Keep them coming, Matt.
What the fuck's his name?
Hey,
Mark
Yazin.
Lyman.
Yazin, you got any humdingers for us?
Nope.
I'll be back in, guys. Hold on.
All right. See you in a little bit, dude. Brad, you coming in? You have an open floor to explain yourself.
So what does this drop the Yankees magic number to? 22?
Be 21.
Gotta be 23.
Well, there's different things for first wild card, second, third wild card.
The Mets don't gain any ground to reduce their magic number to 24 tonight. And Philly gained a game back.
Yeah.
I'm going to slaughter Mendoza for those stupid gambles tonight.
It's been rough.
And again, this is a team that on paper, Miami, we should have kicked ass on tonight. But instead, he has to go and play down to the level of the competition and effing gamble it away.
So, Mets, did you see Nick's show the other night? Nick Teodoro? Yesterday?
Nope.
Did a special show. You know who he had on interviewing?
Who?
Karrion Kross.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said, "What up, Mets?" You could have talked to him.
I missed it.
Would you have wanted to talk to him?
Maybe, but still, I missed out on it.
Hey, Mets, can you give Infrared your middle finger? Thank you. Red only calls in on Jet shows.
I'm talking Jets. I'm wearing Jet stuff. I mean, it's kind of a Jet show.
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk Jets once you get on here. All you got to do is start saying Jet stuff.
Yeah, watch. Look, it's a Jet show. See, now we're a Jet show right now.
Boom.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Baldwin down. Strikes. White Sox down to their final out.
Thank you, Chris. JETS.
Tyler Hoechlin wants to be the James Gunn Batman. No, thank you.
Of course he wants to. He was the Superman on TV.
I mean, how many people have done Batman at this point? It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Adam West.
Michael, like
Keaton,
I even at his age, just bring Michael Keaton back to do.
Why? No, he wasn't even that good.
He was the best Batman. Michael Keaton was the best Batman.
No, he wasn't.
Who was the best Batman?
I'd rather see Christian Bale or Affleck. Wasn't bad. And I'm not a Ben Affleck fan. That'll
I'd say
do it.
Christian Bale is like cool. Like I would say that is a good answer. I would say back and forth with that. But no, with Ben Affleck, no way. I didn't even like the outfit.
I did. All right, so Meadroth lines out to Volpe. That'll do it. Yankees win 10-4. Yankees 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Of course, Volpe made it. White Sox 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors. All their runs came on that grand slam in the second inning.
I say Conroy was the best bat.
Well, he only did the voice acting.
Still counts.
Although the Yankees walked 4 times. The Yankees scored 10 runs, but they struck out 10 times as a team. That's crazy. They also struck out 10 White Sox and only walked 2. I think both of those might have come in that second inning. Actually, no. One of them came in the second inning. Yankees hit 3 dingers. Bellinger and Grisham both hit their 26th. Bellinger and Chisholm hit their 26th. Grisham hit his 27th. The Yankees improved to 74 and 60. White Sox dropped to 48 and 86. Yankees keep pace with Boston. Pick up a half game on Toronto. Yassine says, I have come in me and am long and hard. Many people enjoy me as a healthy snack. What am I? I have come in me and I'm long and hard.
Artichoke? I'm gonna go with not.
Is there more than one answer to this?
I have come in me and am long. If this is a stick, I'm gonna kill you. If it's our sticks, I'm gonna kill you, Yassine.
Okay, Mitch, you want to read that one again?
I have come in me and am long and hard. Many people enjoy me as a healthy snack. What am I?
I said artichoke.
You're a sick bastard, Yassine. What? This is a sick riddle in the.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Is it cauliflower? Chris B wants to know. I don't know if cauliflower is long.
Was there any of the answers? Was my answer wrong?
Many people enjoy me as a healthy snack. You know what? Maybe that's how I should phrase this to my girlfriend. This is a healthy snack. Just shut up and drink it.
No, but I'd rather it without the other part in it.
Not cauliflower.
Way better.
A hot dog.
Okay. The mess.
Great. It's Voorhees.
What is this? There we go. Just Voorhees.
What's up, brother?
What up?
Red,
What
do you have
up,
any?
bros?
Do you have the answer for this trivia question?
Riddle.
Can you
Yeah, I can't
The
even.
riddle. Sorry.
Can you read it out loud for us?
Let me see. The riddle. Where's it at? Who posted the riddle?
Yazin?
Oh, y'all seen it?
Should be, yeah, it should be one of the top newer ones.
That's at the bottom. I have it on the screen, Red.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it right now.
You can't
No,
see it on
but
the screen
I
in front
have
of you?
keys, but no locks.
No.
No,
I have
no,
space,
it's on
but
the
no
screen.
room.
Look at the screen.
Nah.
On the bottom of the screen where we're talking, there's Yazin
Not
and
on
it
mine.
shows
Not
like,
on my platform.
oh, really? It starts with I have.
Yeah, on my screen I can.
It starts with I have.
It says
in
I
your,
have keys. Yeah, that's what I was reading.
No, it's a
Yeah,
different
I
one.
have keys, but
Further
no
down.
locks.
It's further down.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Y'all seen? Yeah, all I see is no cauliflower.
There you go.
Yeah, that's about it.
Two above that. It's two above, not cauliflower.
Two above, not cauliflower.
Yeah.
See?
Nah, I don't have them on my board, bro.
Come on, man.
I don't
You
have
just
y'all
don't
He's
No,
going to be
it's not,
lying.
it's not on my board.
Mets, will you
I
say it
don't
again?
know. No,
So
no,
you
I'm
can
not
have
lying.
I have come in me and am long and hard. Many people enjoy me as a healthy snack. What am I?
This is a celery
That's a
stick?
healthy snack.
Yeah. Did you hear it?
Or is it a carrot?
Celery stick. Ugh. Yeah, it's probably a carrot.
No, Chris says cucumber.
Cucumber.
Yeah, because it has cum in the middle of the word.
Oh, hey, smart.
Bastard.
Chris said he had one today.
You had a long
Yo,
and
y'all
hard.
Yo, y'all see? So yeah, that's the right answer, bro. That's crazy. Oh my god. I haven't had a cucumber in like 5 years.
I got my Laverne Coles jersey on.
vegetables.
What's that?
Nice. That's a dope jersey, man.
It's one of my
Dope
favorites.
jersey.
One of my favorites that actually he like came to fruition to be a good player for us. Like I got so many jerseys of guys that like flopped. Like not wearing that one, not wearing one.
Yeah.
That's like our whole history.
Yeah, bro, I got Vernon Golston. I got
Golston too?
I got Vernon Golston. He was
shit.
drafted
That's
to
awesome.
us, but never became anything. Yeah, I got his.
Never became
shit. Like when he came out, I got his. I got
I'm
his
out
jersey.
tonight, guys. Peace.
All right, Mets. Good to see you, bro.
Peace, brother.
But yeah, no, like, and then I got Zach Wilson jersey with signed by Braxton Berrios. And
Signed by Berrios?
Yeah,
Yo,
signed
both
by
of them.
Braxton Berrios. worth nothing. Worth as much as a Vernon Golston jersey.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
I'm wearing a
all
Jason
bad,
mask,
dude.
man, and I want to throw up. But I can't throw up because I don't want to throw up. Then
I got
it'll
Sanchez
go back
jersey
into
with that, and I got a Cromartie jersey, but I mean Cromartie was okay for us.
Cromartie wasn't bad, yeah. Cromartie wasn't
Yeah, it's
bad.
good. I like Cromartie.
Got
Zanky
Reader.
poo. Zanky cool and you know, oh no, man, that's with along with you stated Barrios. Barrios reminds me of Gibson for some reason. Like no, Gibson reminds me of Barrios a
Right,
little
yeah.
bit, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm like fed up with it, But what can we do, man? It's a new regime, see what happens. See
At
what
that point,
happens up
everybody
there.
wanted the new Wes Welker. And we're like, oh, he could be Braxton Berrios. And it's like, no, he can't. Like,
Hey, have you guys been watching Brownlee in Kansas City? He's like actually doing big things out there, man.
who?
Oh yeah.
Like he's actually Brownlee.
Who's
We
Brownie?
let Brownlee go. We let Brownlee go. He was a wide receiver for us, man. And like out there, Patrick Mahomes, he's like utilizing him like the best of his abilities. So I'm very happy for him, over there. Like he messaged me on Instagram today and Brownlee. And I told him, hey, listen, like keep it moving, bro. Like, do what you gotta do there. You got Patrick Mahomes, sky's the limit out. You listen, do what you gotta do, man. So,
Yeah.
I always supported him. And
Make sure you flop when you play the Jets, though.
yeah, they're not gonna play us this year though, right?
They could if we make it to the playoffs, right?
We're not making the playoffs. yo, Sean, hold on. I gotta take my mask. Now I gotta drink, bro.
Saying, you're over here looking like the Jets warrior, and I say something positive about the Jets. You're like, nah. Wait a minute.
Brother,
I take this off. I'm no longer a Spartan.
It's not gonna happen, my brother. We're not making the playoffs.
I know. I just figured I'd get under his skin a little bit. I gotta bring some Bomber back since he decided to go modeling, and now he don't come around no more.
He went modeling. Oh my god. He went GQ. He went GQ on us, bro.
Yeah, I hit him up, and he was like for the draft stuff, and he was like, "Well, I don't know. I'm gonna be around a lot of people, but if I get some time to get away, I'll come in and chat." Yeah. And I was like,
he's around a lot of people. He's around.
No, I know. He's really doing it.
I kid you not. He's around like 20 to like 30 guys.
No, because he's really doing it, man. Like and that's what we hope for him. Like it's cool if he can be a part of like this show and everything like that. But he's always gonna be loved. We always gonna remember him, and it's always about everybody's got to have their shine, man. And if that's his shine, then I hope he takes advantage of it, and I hope he makes it big.
Yeah,
but I'm always gonna give him crap. Like that's just what I do. So, and if he doesn't remember that, then he's got to come back on the show a couple more times.
We gotta give him crap.
Yeah.
It's only right. We bleed green and white, and we want the best for this damn team, no matter what, through thick and thin. But us older cats like Brother Murdoch, Brother Mickett's here. We've been there, we've done that. We're older heads. We understand that it's all about drafting the right pieces, at the right time, filling in them holes, fill them holes in, that we need to get filled in, and wash, rinse, repeat. Cut off the. What I will say about the Jets this year is that we cut off the dinosaurs. That I was impressed with a lot, and I'm pretty sure Brother Murdoch was as well.
Oh yeah,
and Brother McAteer. That we cut off guys like Dwayne Brown and Tyron Smith, and like a bunch of dinosaurs, man, that were like in their above their 30s.
Yeah.
So I was impressed with that. We all were,
I don't know. Were you impressed, Murdoch?
With who?
Yeah.
With trimming the fat, basically.
Right,
Hassan Reddick. He was another one.
Mosley, which I like,
Yeah,
but I wish he would just become one of our coaches for the linebacking core rather than playing.
Well, Mosley.
Yeah, if he could become part of the linebacking core, like the coaching, like man,
nah,
that'd be
CJ's gone. CJ's gone, man.
no, he's
Actually,
gone.
the only thing I liked about Coach Sala was that he had Sherwood shadow CJ Mosley, our captain. This was 2 years ago. He had him shadow Mosley. And I called it. I was like, wow, like okay, he's gonna have him shadow him. That's a good look.
Was that
You
for
know,
sure a
and
solid call?
yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir, it was.
Okay.
And then look what happened when Salah, got dumped off, by the team and everything like that by Woody, Sherwood stepped up and he had an immaculate season last year. Like he had over, I think it was like 97 tackles, and the combinations, I think he had like 40 combo hits, 47 combo hits, something like that in that range. So, yeah, I think, I was always a fan of Sherwood being on a squad.
I
And,
was too, but I think
but
that was
for him
more of
to
the
shadow CJ.
yeah,
But for
I
him
thought
to
it was more of the
shadow
drafting.
CJ.
I didn't know it was because Salah said, "Hey, I want you to shadow CJ."
Oh no, yes. He
rad.
implemented that. He implemented that.
Well, he was always
let
a
it
good
know.
defensive coach, man. That was never his problem. Like he decided to move up and play with the big dogs, and like where you have to like run everything, and that's not for him. And as much as the San Francisco defense is a little bit depleted, I think they're going to have a pretty good defense this year, especially with the weak lineup they're going against.
Is that the defense you're picking up in fantasy?
No, I usually,
No, but the thing is, like,
I'm one of those who like to like I'll go week to week. I'll wait until the very end. I'll pick an extra tight end, wide receiver, running back, whoever is good, and then I'll be like, all right, I'll drop whoever I don't want, and then I'll pick up whoever the best defense is available for the week. Because usually people are picking for the year, not for the week. Like I got Arizona in my other league for the first week against New Orleans, and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with that for my week one.
But I will give Coach Sala props for that, man. Like, he saw that CJ Mosley was going to leave soon, but he had, Sherwood shadow him. I'll give him props for that. But everything else was abysmal with Coach Sala. Like, he was just, just bad. Like, bad juju. Well, like out here, we call it bad juju. Like if you're not on top of your players, calling them out or anything like that, man, as a head coach, like you got to be on the hot seat, man. Like, I just, I don't understand. I do understand it, but I don't understand when a coach could just let penalties fly by. Like we were getting 12 to 15 penalties on a regular basis. You know what I mean? And our coach wasn't doing dog do diddly, what about it. So I'm optimistic with Coach Glenn this season coming up. But I still have us at 7 wins. I still got us at 7.
I think that would have pushed more penalties if he was to get involved and start yelling at the refs that they're wrong. It's never helped anybody else. Like
No. Thank God you said that.
Like literally has to pull himself. He's got a guy who pulls him away from the sideline so that he doesn't get.
Thank God you said that. Thank God you said that. It's a difference when you pull your team, your player into the sideline and be like, "Hey, listen, bro, like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? You can't be jumping off sides. Now. It's a difference when you do that towards going to the referee and barking and beefing and everything. That's a difference.
Hey, sorry. Hold up. I want Murdog to come back because I want to talk fantasy football. Because I have some questions for Murdog, and he left because he was getting cut off, and I realized that, and I'm sorry. Please come back, Murdog. I have some questions. You asked me about my defense. You asked me about my first round pick. I have some questions
Well,
for you too.
when is the draft anyway? Is it tomorrow or Saturday?
Saturday, I think. As far as I know, it's Saturday.
Oh,
Because
Saturday, right?
tomorrow I actually work till 11 o'clock at night. So I really hope it's not tomorrow. I'll do it from the football game. I'll find a spot. But
Look
I
at
don't
the
want to have to.
comment from Chris B, man. No responsibility without accountability. Glenn says no nonsense, no punk is Glenn for our New York Jets, giving it to the players. Straight tough love. That you have to have tough love, like in your team. Like I agree, 1,000%. You know,
100%
so
agree.
salute to brother Chris for that one.
Murdoch, please come back so I can ask you about your team because I have questions. Like who are your top 5? If you, in your spot that you're at. How about you, Red? Since we're waiting on Murdoch to come back, who's your top 5 in your spot that you're going at? Where do you draft at? What's your draft spot?
I'm not telling anybody.
What's your draft spot?
Oh no, I'm number 6.
You're number 6. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm number 2. Really,
out of
it
8
really
of us,
doesn't matter.
out of 8 of us, I'm number 6.
I'm number 2. So I can tell you my spot and it really won't matter.
No,
Murdoch.
because I already know it. You're gonna get a receiver.
Maybe not. There's actually 2. We said them earlier in the draft. Earlier in
You're
the show.
gonna get a receiver, or you're gonna get a running back, or a tight end. That's it. Like I already, I did a lot of studying on this.
Murdoch's back. I have questions, and he's got answers. He came back. So
I went to the bathroom.
Oh, I thought you left because we were cutting you off because I felt like I was cutting you off and he was cutting you off, and I was like, "Damn it! Now we're running this damn show again." I said, "Red, he's back." Good.
No, you guys were having a conversation. I was like, "All right, it's a good time to go to the bathroom." You guys,
yeah.
No, right.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right, I was just being grandma.
Okay, Grandma. What's your question? What's your question, Granny?
All right, so you're like 5th, right? Is that your pick?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Who are your top picks? Like, you don't have to give me your exact answer, but like your top 5 in that category, because
and that's giving
some
you the
could
answer.
run late, some could run.
It's
early.
really just going to matter. It's just going to matter. It's for me. It's between like 3 people, because I know for a fact 2 of them aren't going to get to me for a fact. So it's really just I'm going to pick 3 people, and whoever's available at 5 is the one I'm going to grab. One of those 3 have to make it to me. So
yeah,
that's how it's going to go.
Okay.
And like Red should have picking 6. He should have the same thing, like in his head, like, okay, I want this guy, then this guy. And then if I grab his number 1 guy, then number 2 should elevate.
Yeah.
Now the pick, you know what I mean? Have an idea. That's what I'm gonna do. I already know who's going 1, and I know who's going 2. 3 to 5 is, you never know. So
yeah.
But you know what the fun part about this is that those 4 other picks before Brother Murdoch is that they might be favorable since they love, like, I mean, we have one that's a Cowboy fan. No. Hold up.
Bills fan.
Yeah, like Bills fan. Yeah, exactly. Like you might have one guy that has favoritism towards one guy within his team.
all right.
So he might just not pick the top prospects that are out there, from last year. You know what I mean? That grabbed the most.
Last year's last.
Yeah, but still, like the ones that gave the most points last season, they're gonna look at who gave the most points last year. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. Perfect example. Okay, did you guys know that? Because I looked in fantasy football and everything, that the Giants, like, to me, and I've said this 2-3 months ago, look out for the Giants defense. Do you guys know where the Giants defense is marked? You know what I mean? Like where they're marked at in today's status.
In drafts,
Bro,
they're
you're
like
not
the
even
bottom of the barrel.
they're not even in the top 15. The
Yeah.
Giants. Their defense. They're not even in the top 15. They go based off last year. You understand? Fantasy
Yeah.
football goes based off last year's points. You know what I mean? What the players. But now, if you're smart enough and you think like, oh shit, you know what? The Giants, bro, they got a mean defense. You gotta tip your hat off. I hate them, but you have to tip your hat off the way they've been drafting the past 2 seasons on defense. I guarantee you, whoever picks the Giants on defense, let's say like in the 6th or 7th round or whatever, bro, you're gonna go far. You're gonna go far. So I'm
I
looking
like the
for
Giants defense. I got you, but I would for me, like I said, I wait until the very end and then I'll pick up the best defense available. If I get to the Giants before anybody picks them up, I'll probably keep them for the rest of the year. But I think that they're also going to have their struggles, man, because they're going to have offensive struggles to where they're going to have that Zach Wilson shit where, it's 30 points to 29 points. And like, you know what I mean? And you lose points for giving up points, but eventually you give up points because you're going 4 and out every 4 downs for 3 quarters.
I understand, Brother McAteer, but honestly, I think the Giants are going to be they're going to be in the top 10 in defense this year. They're not. I don't see how. Like I looked up the stats on fantasy football, FF Drive and all that. They have them outside of the top 15. That's insane.
Well, also at an 8-man league, there's way too many people available to where I'm not picking a defense. That's like that and a kicker are the last of my worries. Like I'll get a guy who's maybe not the best kicker, maybe not the best defense, but they're going to be relatively decent in an 8-man league.
Last year,
unless one team is like, I'm going to pick up 6 defenses, then we might be in trouble. But
no, I get it. But last year was the first time I ever played fantasy football, and I picked my defense. I picked my defense, my Jets. Jets defense number 1 in the first round, and I wound up in 4th place. You know, I didn't lose. I didn't lose. I didn't have to do the whatever our director or commissioner wanted as punishment. I wound up in 4th place.
No, yeah, there's people that auto drafting and come in 1st place or 4th place.
Yeah, but I learned my lesson this year. I'm gonna do something totally different, and my antennas are up, my eyes are wide open.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't do a defense in your 1st round in this league, please.
It'll be fun. I think you'll have more fun this year, Red, than last year.
Yeah,
no, I'm gonna have more fun. Yeah, I get it.
And for your punishment, we're gonna make you wear that Lions sweater on live, and we're all going to talk to you.
What, a lion sweater?
We were making fun of you for it too.
Your Leo sweater.
Your Leo sweater.
We're going to make you wear your Leo sweater, and we're all going to talk to you.
Couldn't tell.
Number one, that hoodie is not a gay hoodie, bro. It's not gay.
Can I put it up?
I just want to put it out there. That is
there's not a gay bone in my body. Okay, you know what I mean? I get it. It's all fun and games, for shits and giggles and all that. But no, it's not as rainbow as the flag. Because if you look at the colors, they're pastel colors on the. It's got the lion right here. Like it's, I'm a Leo, so.
Nah, yeah. At first, to be honest with you, I didn't see the lion. I just saw the colors, and it almost looked like an upside down, like
of course you did.
Broncos logo. And I was like, "What What does an upside down Broncos logo mean? Upside down pineapple. I know what that is, but what's an upside down Bronco mean?
Fucking guy, bro. I can't. Typical Micketeer, bro.
I'm just kidding, brother. I never responded to any of that stuff in the chat because I was like, I'm being
Bro,
respectful.
bro, I'm so busy at work. Like I
Hey,
shut the notifications
I'll
off.
say some shit. Just mess with you.
I shut them off, right? Then like after like I'll work my 8 hours. Then like if you know I can like if I even have time because I gotta get gigs and all that, then I'll entertain it. But I didn't even entertain anything, bro. Oh my god, look at that. Yeah, that's the lion, bro. That's the lion. I got a whole like if you look at it, you see the nose right there. The nose is right there, bro.
Do you see the?
Right? It's a Leo hoodie.
Yeah.
Now, if I were to stand up straight, you would see the two eyes. The two eyes are right here, and then you got the nose right here, and then the mouth. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
but Ray,
rock that.
this
I
is the
rock that
first one you
shirt.
sent. We couldn't tell that it was a lion.
Yeah, the other one you could see the lion. That one you
Yeah.
definitely couldn't.
The first two we couldn't tell, so we're just making fun of all the different colors. So it was like that's why like a giant clown nutted on you, and
Giant clown nutted on me, bro.
Yeah.
What kind of freaky shit do you guys do, bro? Like what is on your mind? Like, do you guys know when you jizz it's just white? It's color white, bro.
I know, but the clown has all the colors.
When you whack off, white comes out, not green, not fucking purple, not yellow. Like you know,
Yeah, but a clown has all the colors, so it's just like a giant clown.
I was thinking more of like Jerry Garcia, Grateful Dead. Maybe there was a dancing bear on it.
You guys gotta like lay off the stuff. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Oh man. Now the first one, I like the second one. I love that. That was awesome. The first one, though, I was a little.
This part, actually, when we do this right here, that means jets up. That means jets and then up. Me and Gizmo came up with that about like 7 years ago.
That's a shaka. What?
Yeah. We always do this, man. Out here, we always do this. Jets up. You know, that's our quote out here in these neck of the woods.
That's cool.
You know,
so
like out there it may mean shotgun, but over here, you know, it means
it's shaka is a Hawaiian term. It's that they put up the shaka. It's
Hang
you put up the shaka when you say hello or you say anything. You put up the shaka is kind of like I'm good. You know, like what up or whatever.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's cool as hell.
But yeah, no, it's cool to. I like the jet up thing. That's something different as red.
All day like Broadway, bro. Over here, we it's green. It's green every day out here. You know, we love the green. Like I know this is a Yankee show, but you know,
Yankee game's over. Yankee game's over. That never stopped from talking Yankees anyway during Jets anyway.
Thank you, Jesus.
You know how we go. Like, you know,
thank you.
About whatever, but we talk about the Yankee game as well as it's
yeah.
It's not like, you know, there's a lot of Yankee channels that just strictly on the game the whole time.
Murdoch kind of has to be strictly on the game if none of us come in. So if you don't come in or I don't come in, then you can't blame it on it being a Yankees game because we didn't join in and try to change the flow. Because he's cool with whatever as long as the chat is intrigued and they're a part of it. You know what I mean? Like it really doesn't matter. Obviously, we have to stop if the Yankees get they score or it's a seventh inning stretch or you know what I mean. But it doesn't. Yeah. There's a lot of wrestling that I hear for the most part recently.
There's a lot of times where I'm trying to get their attention when they're talking, and they don't. They like refuse to like shut up for a second. To where I'm like, guys,
guys.
And then they won't stop, and I'm just like, fuck
It
it.
is high. It is far. It is.
I'll just have to like play it. Like I'm trying to get it. Like, all right, let me announce it, guys. Like, like, hey, come run.
Yeah,
No,
synchronized.
all right, I'm just playing it. Then it's funny because when I start playing it, I hear like that. Oh. Like, yeah, I'm trying to let everybody know. Yeah, they hit a home run. I'm just playing it.
Yeah. No, but once I see it on the YouTube, like the home run clips, I'll be like, oh, all right, they smacked one out. They got another one or two, 3 points. So
But more recently, we should all be joining in more frequently because we should be talking about our fantasy stuff. Like Murdoch
It's gonna be
said a few things
It's gonna be a
about
part
like
of the stream.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Quarterback wise,
Thing like what are your, like Murdoch's asked me a few times, what are your picks? And I'm not scared to say. I told him
Well,
my
no,
first
I'm only asking you because you're at 2. So
yeah, there's not really much I can.
it's not going to affect anything. Well, I mean, you telling me who you're taking at 2, like it's one of these 2 guys, I can't stop you. You know what I mean? So
Now, if Miggy
it doesn't
takes
matter if you tell
if
me.
Miggy takes neither of those guys, then I'm really in a conundrum. To be honest with you, then I'm kind of like
Red wouldn't tell me who he's taking at 6 because I could take him at 5. But you could tell us who you're planning on taking at 2 because it doesn't matter. We can't do anything about it anyway. You know what I mean? So the further you go down, and Miggy's going to take whoever he takes. But see, I wouldn't say I would try to think because then what we got? We got you, then we got DJ. And then
DJ
he's going to take Josh
Allen. He's going Josh Allen.
I think he might take Josh Allen. He might.
He's going to go for Josh. He's a homer. See, that's what I was saying before.
I think his original plan is to not take him, but then he's going to look at like how many points he makes for the year, and he's going to be like, "Oh, you got to, like so." I hope you're out there, DJ, and I hope you're listening, and maybe you'll come in. You said you were coming in. I never saw you.
Ooh,
maybe I
check this out.
Coming in 2 hours ago.
He did.
From what I've read, from what I have read on fantasyfootball, right, .com. You could pick Baker Mayfield. You could get Brock Purdy. You could get Drake May in the 4th round and still kill it.
Yeah, you just got to hope that they repeat.
Over the 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd round, you don't have to pick a quarterback.
You don't have to. But, all right. So I'm not going to give. I don't want to give too much away because I want everyone to do their own draft.
The first 4 picks, you could go after like 2 wide receivers and 2 running backs. And a tight end, if you got the 6th pick, and still get like a guy like Drake May and still climb up the boards.
You can.
You know what I mean? Because Drake May is gonna be pretty damn good this season coming up. Baker Mayfield, he's proven. He actually gets points. All right. You could get even a guy like JJ McCaffrey. We don't know how he's going to be out there in Minnesota. He might light up the boards or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't necessarily have to draft the quarterback in the first 3 rounds.
You don't, but it's fine. You don't have to. It's just, there's tiers, right? So it's about you could either get the upper echelon elite tier and then the good tier, and then the mid tier, and then like, what are you doing?
You could even get Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, they projected him to like get a lot of points this year, coming up as well. Brock Purdy. Who was the other one that I read up on?
Brock Purdy is a good one for a late round pick, but if you want upper echelon, you want that double feature. You want that Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen. Jaden, what's his name from Washington? Those kind of guys that are they're up there, or Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Like those kind of guys, they're gonna give you both sides of the ball. They're gonna pass, but they're also gonna run for maybe 100 yards that game. Maybe they're gonna run for 20 yards and a touchdown that game. Maybe they're gonna run for 2 touchdowns that game and pass for 2 touchdowns that game. You don't get that vertical threat from half of the quarterbacks in the league, if not more. You know what I mean? So that's the you know, when you're talking about upper echelon, it's like, and if are they elite at it? Like, you know, Justin Fields can do it, but I don't consider him Lamar Jackson, you know. So it's like, you know, like,
That's what I said. There's tiers. It's
yeah,
all
exactly.
tiers.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
cheers.
yeah, you can get a good quarterback later on, but they're going to be way below the upper tier quarterbacks in total points by the end of it. So it just, what's more important to you is how you're going to do it. That's why everyone do their own draft, and however they feel to construct the team, draft
Yeah,
who
you have
they
to fill
draft them.
Yeah, you have to fill that void of not having the best quarterback by having the best running backs and wide receivers.
Yeah,
or
it's just
tight end, or,
a
you know what I mean?
choice. Like,
Yeah,
some
and
guys
what
are
is
just
gonna
money
pan
in the
out?
bank. Some guys are just money in the bank, barring injury, of course, because that you never know.
Right.
Some guys have been money in the bank year after year, and some guys are just more like, I hope they could do this. Like, they have a chance to do this. And then you got the guys that do it every year. So it's really a crapshoot, man. I mean, there's a certain guy that's always at the top of the draft boards that whether I trade for him, or draft him, he plays like 4 games a year. And I'm like, but then when I don't get him, he's like number 1 every year. It's like, come on.
Or there's
All
gonna
right,
be some
I have
rookie
a
that
question.
nobody grabs, and somebody gets
Huh?
him off waivers, and he becomes like the stud of the year. You get him off waivers, nobody drafted him. He just like, no, I heard this guy's gonna be good. Somebody picks him up on their team. He becomes the star of the league.
That
It
happens
happens
every
year. Yep. Yeah.
Every year.
I
A
have
guy
one
that's
question.
not going to get drafted, that no one's even talking about, is going to like blow up or fill in for injuries and then take over the starting role and just be a good player. It happens every single year without fail.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have a question, gentlemen. I have a question.
Yeah.
A-Rod gave us 3,800 yards last year.
Mhm.
Would you have him as your backup quarterback?
Who? Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
Probably not in an 18 league. Probably not.
No, yeah.
Not in an 18 league. If you get a little bit deeper,
I don't even know.
well, he's not
I
going to be
do the
far
same thing
off.
with my starting defense. Like, I don't even know that I'll grab a second quarterback.
He's not going to be that far off from that.
Bro,
the last
he gave us 3,800 yards. He had 27 touchdowns. He had the same stats as like Josh Allen at 40 years old.
And he could get hurt just like he did our first year for us. I mean, anything could happen.
No, but I watched I studied the Pittsburgh linemen. They're pretty beefy up in the front.
How about them wide receivers?
Bro, he has better receivers now. He has better receivers now than he did with us.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Do you think?
And he has a tight end.
Do you think DK is better
And
than
the
Garrett?
running back room is pretty decent too. So,
Because other than DK, you think DK is better than Garrett?
yes, I'll say
Really?
yes today. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the thing is, DK plays more outside.
Yeah.
Whereas Garrett is more in the slot. That's why we call him Rubber Band Man out here. Up here
I
in
just feel like he
the
plays wherever we need him to play. I don't
yeah,
think.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that as well too. But the thing is, DK, he's a big dude, man. Like I mean, he's lasted so long, DK. He's a big guy. He's that, jump man. A-Rod, he chucks up the rock to him. He's gonna grab it, I would say 7.5 times out of 10. Or 8 times out of 10. Metcalf is still
we'll see, because the problem is like good opportunity, but can Aaron get the ball out in time with his lack of mobility? Is it going to be an accurate throw when he's under pressure because he can't escape the rush? All those things come into play when you're going to draft somebody. You have to take all of those things into account. You know what I mean? So Aaron has to release the ball ASAP because he can't get away.
All right, you want my
Is
answer?
it going to be like, what are you talking, like a 4 or 5 yard pass? Like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, is he going to be able to stretch the field? Is he going to have time? I don't know. These are all things you have to run through your head
I'd rather take Tennessee's quarterback over Aaron Rodgers as my second quarterback if I had to choose.
I don't think Aaron's going to get drafted. If he does, it's going to be late. I don't.
I'm not probably not taking a second quarterback.
But isn't that crazy? But isn't that crazy that A-Rod put up such big numbers last season, and he's not even mentioned at all?
I like Aaron. I didn't think it was crazy at all.
I thought it was crazy that everybody was hating on him when he was a Jet. When he did what he was supposed to do, the rest of the team didn't do what they were supposed to do, and it became an Aaron Rodgers problem. That was.
I mean, but the thing is, though, like I'm not defending A-Rod, right? But our coaching sucked, bro.
I am.
Our coaching was abysmal. It was dog shit. It was doo-doo. We lost 7 games by 6 points or less. He gave us. When was the last time we had a quarterback that gave us above 3,500 yards? The last time was with Fitzpatrick. All right, and that was many moons ago. You know, so you got to give the man some respect. You know, at least a little bit of respect. I'm not defending the man, but I mean, damn, like you know, he gave us his all. You know, I gotta respect that, and I'm afraid that he's gonna feel some type of way about how Coach Glenn treated him, because he had to fly all the way from California out here.
Yeah, but that's a one.
And he's gonna have a vendetta. He's gonna have some kind of vendetta on his. He's gonna have a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, but that story is a little wishy-washy because that's what he said, but he was also coming to New York anyway. He wasn't just flying in to meet with the Jets. He was flying in to do stuff like a concert or whatever the hell he was doing in the New York area. And was like, while I'm over here, I'm going to pop in. And they're like, okay. And he popped in, and they didn't want him to pop in. But since he was there, they're like, screw it. This, you know.
Yeah, but you can say he feels that type of way, Red. But hey, what do you think the Jets? What do you think the Jets players
He
feel?
painted the picture.
The
this
Jets
is the part where it gets
feel the same way.
Hold on, time out. He painted the picture initially to lead you down to the conclusion that he jumped on a plane just for the meeting when they could have told him on the phone. They probably didn't know if they wanted to make that decision yet. But when he showed up at the facility, they were like, you know what? Because remember, I did the video on it. They were like, Aaron was there, the GM was there, and he's like, hold on, I'll be right back. And they went and got somebody else to come into the meeting. They weren't really prepared to say what they wanted to say yet. He forced the issue by showing up. So that's why they didn't tell him over the phone, because I don't think they made up their mind or how to tell him or when to tell him.
But that's where, see, I agree with you to some limitations. But if it were up to me, if I'm the head coach, I'm the head head honcho. I'm the head honcho. Once I come up in the building, I'm gonna call A-Rod personally the next day and let him know that I don't want him anymore. That's it.
Right, but what I'm saying is I don't think that they finalized
for what's this guy's name?
Muji.
This Fraggle Rock ass dude, Xanderbolt. Yeah, I'm not waiting for nobody. If I'm the head coach, right, of the franchise of the New York Jets, I'm coming into the building and I'm gonna let it be known, like, hey, listen, you know what, A-Rod, if that's the way I feel at the time, you know what I mean? I'd be like, hey, listen, like, you know, nah. I'm telling Woody straight up before I even get my contract signed. You know what I mean? I'm letting Woody know, like, hey, listen, nah, I don't want A-Rod no more, and that's it. You know?
No, it wasn't that. It's not. See, you can't say that because it's not as cut and dry. What if Justin Fields wanted to stay in Pittsburgh? What if he wanted to go to another team? There wasn't, outside of Justin Fields, there was nobody like worth even investing in the free agent market at the quarterback spot. So it's like they couldn't jump the gun without knowing that they can get Fields. They probably talked to Fields like, hey, you know, would you be interested in coming here? If he was like, nah, listen, I'm going to go here, or I'm going to re-sign with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I agree. I could agree with that.
A-Rod would be the quarterback this year.
I could agree with that to a certain degree, but the thing is, we also paid $7 million to what's that
Tyrod?
brother's name? Yeah, to Tyrod.
Right. That's insurance.
I would have been happy. Listen, I would have been happy, okay, if Tyrod just played this year as our starter. You want to know why? Because this is Coach Glenn's first year in a 5-year contract. Save the money, okay? Just like the Patriots have been doing. New England's been doing this for a long time. They wash, rinse, repeat, okay? And that's what people fail to realize. They've been doing this for like a good 7 years now. That's why their cap space is immaculate, okay? They're number 1 in the boards, okay? But people just want to keep signing players and we'll do this, do that, do that. This will fix the team. Bro, no. I already know we were gonna have a losing season this year. I knew this 2 years ago that we were gonna have a fucking losing season this year. All right. So why are we just paid this man $7 million? Let him start. Let him be the starting quarterback. And if not, have Martinez behind him, Cook behind him, whoever. We're gonna lose. It's gonna be a losing season. Then we'll draft next year. Okay, draft accordingly. We're supposed to draft the next 3 years accordingly. All right, to fill in the holes, fill in the plugs. All right, save money. I'm glad that we cut the dinosaurs out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what are we doing?
I told you many times what they're doing. You got an opportunity to have a good serviceable quarterback, and you're going to find out this year. That's why he has a 2-year deal. You didn't give him $35 million a year. You didn't. You didn't. You're not sandbagged.
Yeah, but still, man, we know we suck, bro. Okay.
It's not about going 13-4 this year. It's about seeing, can Justin Fields be a quarterback of the future for this team to where we can build around him, or do we have to next year? That's all it is.
It's embarrassing. What we should have done was draft Dart like we wanted to this year. Okay, I've had Dart on my list. Okay, we didn't do that. We didn't draft a defensive lineman. I just can't stand it, bro. I can't stand it. Watch the Giants progress on top of us the next 2 years coming up, because they know how to draft.
We shall see,
and we don't. Their defense, they're going to be in the top 5 next year.
Lofty goals,
and they're going to have their quarterback already set in stone. Already, so
yeah, Dart will be the starting quarterback by next year, if not at some point this year.
Yes, sir.
Like, if the Giants season's over, they might let him start starting to get him a little experience.
Yes, sir.
Red, do you have any closing arguments? We'll wrap this one up.
As far as the jerseys that we got today, as far as what is that? Brother McAteer jumped in. Yeah,
homemade donuts from my daughter's friend.
Bro, it's 11:20 at night, bro.
Well, not for him. It's
not here.
Yeah, I know.
And I came in and they were already on the counter, and I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Pause. Gotta take a bite.
What did you guys think? No, enjoy it, brother. What did you guys think about the new jerseys? You know what I mean? With the rivalry jerseys.
From what I
don't
saw,
crap about what jersey we have. But.
Yeah, I didn't get a great look at it. It looks like it's like brown and gray or something like that, or I couldn't really tell.
Yeah,
So I have no answer.
The thing is, it's actually green. You just can't tell because of the lighting. Because of the lighting, looks like dark and dim. But if you really like, let's say you take a screenshot of one jersey. One of the jersey clips, right? And you look in and you put exposure on it, boom, it lets you know it's like a military,
like that chameleon green. Shit.
Yeah, it's like a military cobalt green. But then over here, what I did like is that they have the steel tech on the sides.
Yeah. I know. It looks like
They got the logo right here. Boom. But they're gonna wear it until 2028. They're only gonna,
Yeah,
rock
it's
it.
like one game a year, right?
Yeah, it's one game. Yeah, it's one game a year. That's it. So but I guess it's like a little fun or whatever like that. But then again, like I'll think about it and be like, but then the left side of my brain thinks like, I don't give a shit what color we wear. I just want to win.
No, I know. It's just more marketing stuff. Just so
I just want to win, bro. I don't care.
marketing.
Yeah, it's that PR, bull crap. But
I would like if they had like Gotham City on their jerseys. That would be great. I like Gotham City. I like that where
they got it on their helmet. On their helmet, yeah, they
it says,
have it.
yeah, coming up to here.
It says Gotham City right here on the back of their neck. It says Gotham City.
I like that we're taking Gotham City like as our moniker.
Yeah,
as of like instead of like Metropolis, like in the DC universe, Superman. Because New York is dark and gritty, so it's like that's what it is. Like Superman, it's always daytime. Metropolis and Gotham, it's always dark and grimy. New York is dark and grimy. So
it's super gutter out here. Super gutter. I
it.
mean, even Frankie from Flatbush says like, it's like we're like the bottom of the tier, like we're the sewers. You know what I mean? So like, it fits where
it's crazy because it's where the most money is, but they continue to throw all their filth on the street and like
we're
you
got to start from the bottom,
helping out the beggars, and
only happens in blue states and blue cities. Just so you know.
Yeah, well, that's And I was hoping that the sane asylums were going to come back because I heard that was the thing.
Every shithole, bro, is run by blood. Just saying. Just saying. It is what it is.
Yeah. No, yeah. You ain't lying, man. Why'd we get rid of the insane asylums? I think, like, I heard we were bringing them back. Is that a thing? Are we actually bringing them back? Because I think that would help out a lot. Like, but instead of doing it the way we did it, pay competent workers to do competent work and have them help these people rather than them just being out on the streets, which could end up in a murder, could end up in anything that could happen. And instead, they're getting institutionalized. They're getting helped. They're getting fed. They're not out on the streets. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this stuff happened a long time ago, and we're like, "Oh, we're saving money." Are we really saving money? We ain't been saving money in a long time. We still paying for them. Now they just are more dangerous.
I didn't want to have the blue logo.
It's above my pay grade. So on that note, I'm gonna go drink my last beer, eat some food, and that's it. Love you guys. You already know.
DG. Good to see you.
Any closing arguments, Mecca?
Jaka. No, same old stuff, man. Glad to be here. Glad to be a part of this this community and your show. And
we're a family going.
Yeah, some people don't agree that or don't think I care as much as I do, but I really do. When I say something, I mean it. And like I felt bad for Donnie, and I really do. Like I hope his mom somehow can get better, or at least be have a peaceful change in this world. And for anybody that's going through something like that, it's not easy. It's hard, and you just got to keep your head up. And
when you get that news, it's like there's nothing I could say. To like, what do you say? It's just all you can do is be there. For them. If they talk
100%.
Because you can't. There's nothing you could say to like be as more comforting. It's just like like damn.
Yeah, I'm not there. I can't give you a hug. I can't be like, "What's up?" It's you get what you get, but at the same time, like, I totally feel you, and I prayers your way, and hope. Like I said, in any way, it could be easy. Whether it's an easy passing or she gets better, whatever the case may be. But on a lighter note, this show always makes me laugh. We always have so much fun on here. you guys kill me with the jokes and the riddles and the this and that. And I can't wait for this fantasy football league to start.
Yeah, we're
I feel like
ridiculous.
not too many of us are as serious or don't realize how
Well,
serious some of us
no,
are.
no, everyone will be
So-
serious. Everyone will be serious about it.
No, I not serious. I mean, as in how many years? I thought Red had been doing this for a while.
No, I got him in last year. And he's
I
like, "Gotta
thought,
win."
yeah, I thought he
Right,
was like,
now he's
I thought he was
having
an experienced. And then he told me he took the Jets first round, and I was like, oh,
fun.
okay.
I told
So you should have been on these conversations with us and DJ about how the draft
he
works.
picked it up. I was helping him a little bit, but
No, he'll
he
be all right.
picked it up. He
Yeah.
kind of started worrying on the fly, and which is what I was telling DJ. You know, you'll pick it up. It's pretty straightforward.
When he said what is PPR and non-PPR, and he said that, I was like, uh-oh. I thought we already went over that. That was
We did.
today.
We did go
Yo.
over it.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, but prior to, like, when we had the meeting.
That's what I mean. I thought
But
I
he just
figured
got
that
the
was like a big part of it. So yeah.
I was gonna say, when I left to go to the bathroom before, I heard you say about the draft. We're going back as of right now to the original Wednesday night. It could be Monday night, could be Wednesday night, but it's not going to be Saturday. It's right now. It's going to probably be original at this moment.
Okay.
We're not doing anything.
That's fine.
If we do change
I
it to
can't.
Monday,
I can't
everybody
do
will know.
Friday night. I thought somebody said something about like the 29th. I was like, oh, well, I'm
No.
working a 16-hour shift. I'll like find a spot to like go hide, but it's gonna be
No,
rough.
no. At the moment, we're sticking with the original, Wednesday night. But we'll see. It's either that or Monday, but we might just have to stick to the original.
I haven't sent a headshot to EB yet,
It's
but
just for the
I
intro.
will.
It's just for the intro. It's just like I thought I sent out, like the one Ratcliffe posted. That's fine, perfect. I think DJ
Okay.
posted one in there in the chat. You can go look. Just like even now, like he took a picture of you right here, right now, the way you look on camera. That's it.
Okay.
And he'll just add it to the intro, and that's it. That's all you need. It's DJ was talking about like, he has to make a video. No, you don't. It's just a picture. That's it. You don't have to make no videos.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, Yankees win another one. Coming off the sweep of Washington, which they were supposed to. Now they got to do the same thing here. Minimum of 3 out of 4. If not, you should take all 4 against this team though. And we'll keep it trucking. See you guys tomorrow night. Mac, thanks for hanging out. Red, thanks for popping in. Mets, Donnie, best wishes to your mom.
Yeah.
Tough news.
Prayers to your mom.
Yassine, thanks for the riddles as always. We always love to solve them.
Heck yeah.
Uh,
Chris B, thanks for solving some of them.
Chris B was on fire tonight.
Okay.
He was on fire. He took the crown. Solved the most riddles. Good job.
So it doesn't matter. But
Too,
thank
no,
you.
did he? All right, guys, chat. If you haven't hit the like button, you better do so, or I crash you. If you haven't subscribed, don't be a douche. Hit the subscribe button. Mac, we'll see you tomorrow night. Yankees, probably 7:40 again. Yankees, White Sox. Take care. Call me here.
Girls with the nails done.